Hello, everybody. Welcome back to We Watch Movie. I'm Mike. Oh, there's nobody else there yet. Jay's running late. He'll be in a couple minutes. Could be a poop issue. Maybe he has the Cloveria virus. Who knows? I thought I might have had that earlier. How are you guys doing? There is so much. Oh my God, so much. By the way, chat, tell me if you can hear me and all's well, just in case. Since I don't have Jay to tell me if he can't hear me. I think all my stuff's plugged in, right? Dude, there's so much stuff to talk about tonight. So much stuff. Avengers trailer, Spider-Man trailer, pictures of me wearing a dress at a gas station. You know, I found that one time on the way to a concert with some friends. We literally went into a public restroom, and on top of like the little newsstand, there were some Polaroids, and it was just this bald dude with a mustache who looked like Mario wearing dresses and like thongs and like see-through stuff. There was one by a pool. There was one like a closet. There was one with some rope. It was some creepy stuff. We kept them. They sat in my Jeep for years, just in my glove compartment. I don't know why I did that. I felt like that was just such a random find. You can't really, you know, we should have done something funny with them, but I don't know. Anyways, how are you guys? How's your night? How's your day? How's your life? How you doing? Could be on the shitter. Like I said, I don't know. That's the number one culprit. It's either poop or electronic concerns. You know, it's got to be one of those. Yeah, Austin, I did put a tiny squid from a Chinese food restaurant into the toilet at work. They were like the calamaris, you know, but they weren't the rings. They were the full squids. So I just thought it'd be funny to take all the crust, like all the breading off and like put them in the toilet at work. You know, just someone walked in there, dude, and they were just like, there's octopus in the toilet. Like that guy, whoever found that, I just like to think about that to this day. Whoever found that is still somewhere every day of his life. I almost said her, but like, it's a bathroom, so it's men's room. It's just like wakes up and there's like, where did those octopus come from? And little doesn't know the answer's out there on a stream that most people don't watch. But hell yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed the Odyssey, D Mitch. I loved it too. I gave it 9 out of 10 as well. You know, other than some of the bad casting and the opening was weird. Like it did. It felt like the opening of that movie, like they were talking to each other, like they just found out Odysseus had been gone for 8 years. It's like, but he's been gone for you. Why are you acting like you just found out? And the clipping was weird, but it got so good. I'm thinking about my daughter's been away at architecture camp for 2 weeks. Absolutely driving me crazy. But I'm thinking about, so she didn't get to go see it with me. She goes and sees all the movies. I'm thinking about taking her to an IMAX theater to see it in IMAX again. I want to see it again. Like it's one of those movies where I actually have the drive to see the Odyssey again. Like I don't feel that way about a lot of movies nowadays. And you know what makes me happy? And some people in here, and I'll bring this up later, but like I'm seeing all these people. I haven't watched the Avengers Doomsday trailer yet, but I'm seeing so many people go like it was a choice to release this right after the Odyssey because apparently it's a lot of CG and whatnot and sound studio filming. Or you know, on backlot filming with a bunch of computerized effects, and they're like, it's a choice to release this after the Odyssey comes out, and it's a joy for me to see people actually seeing the Odyssey and noticing, oh my God, everything doesn't have to be shitty, ugly, gray video game cutscene CGI. You know, like it's like some people are finding out about practical effects for the first time ever, or at least being woken up to the fact that they used to make all movies with practical effects. You know. So it makes me very happy. I feel like I'm not alone in that for the first time in a long time, especially with all the James Gunn stuff, you know, because what a stickler I am on that. But that's why, because movies could look like the Odyssey, you know, not everything, but, you know, $200 million Marvel and DC movies should look like the Odyssey. Should they not? And don't start with me on this whole like, oh, yeah, dude, because there's an actual Thor with a hammer flying around or something. There's not a giant with one eyeball floating around either. They made that shit, didn't they? Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I see you in here. I don't know if you're ready to come on stage or not, but I think you can add yourself.
Yes, I'm fine. I'm fine.
How's your butt?
Do you love me? Do you want to be my friend? That's what I was listening to on the toilet.
You do.
It's like pulling a fucking kraken through a whirlpool in a like a swimming pool. It's like I've constipated because I took too much Pepto-Bismol and Gas-X.
Oh, so you've been taking the Gas-X. It works.
Well, I had to because I had Taco Bell to protect my anus. I doubled up on that shit. It's been playing goddamn hockey with the situations.
Yeah, well, you're old. It'll happen.
I know it does happen.
I was at volleyball last night, and I carry my Gas X like sleeve with me, just because it's weird. I get like heart palpitations, and it's just gas, but it used to freak me out. So whenever I go to do something active, I take it with me. And some guy was like, "Is that your Viagra?" I was
yes.
Like, no.
Your wife loves it. Your wife loves it.
Ironically, he pointed to his wife on the other side of the stand, and he was like, "There's my Viagra right there." And I was like, "You talk about the dude over there?" And he was like, "You call my wife a dude?" I was like, "No, dude, like the bald guy next to
No,
her,
I was like, no. The transition looks wonderful. I can barely tell. It's just dark.
Oh,
yay!
Yes.
Yay! We got lots to do. Also,
so
I just saw they dropped a new trailer for CLAYFACE like 5 hours ago.
Yep.
Crazy. Timing. By the way, I know that we're not crazy because maybe somebody watched our video last week and picked up on it, but you know how we were talking about theoretically it's possible, maybe it's not, we don't know, about the Batman being delayed till 2028, and that it's possible that James Gunn had something to do with that. Maybe not, I don't know. There was a lot of other YouTube videos that were picking up on this and we're making videos of it that I saw after we did our stream. Now, they're not saying it's because James Gunn himself specifically delayed it or something out of jealousy. They're saying that Matt Reeves may have said, we don't want anything to do with the Gunn universe, and had wanted to delay.
He doesn't have the dick big enough for that.
Well, maybe. I mean, if it's right now, currently, Batman is like a surefire bet as far as going to make the money. Like they know it's going to make the money. What? And by the way, how long is it? The Batman. Somebody had a good point. I saw the Batman came out in 2020. It's been like 6 years.
Mm-hmm.
So Robert Pattinson. Well, here's what. How I want to know if Matt Reeves is going to do something wild here, because this is technically supposed to be Batman's second year as the Dark Knight. So he's supposed to be young-ish, like in his 30s. Now Robert Pattinson's in his 40s. So is he going to time jump and be like, oh, well, Batman's been doing this for 6 years? Yeah, he's been doing it for a minute.
That's true. I mean, dude, Robert Pattinson said it himself. He's like, I signed on as like a young Batman, and now I'm like old. Like he said it. So
I don't know. It's going to be interesting how I don't think he's going to. I don't see Matt Reeves going back and necessarily like doing anything as far as like spritzing up the script. Well, I mean, he's got time to do it, actually. I don't know, but I don't know how much they've shot.
Yeah, I think they're already filming, at least you would think from what they said. But dude, I think the reason why, honest to God, if it is James Gunn, I think the reason why is because James Gunn doesn't want Man of Tomorrow to be compared with it. Because he knows Batman 2 is going to be an absolute banger. You know what I mean? Like I don't like Batman as much as everybody else does. The Batman, the movie, that specific Batman movie. But like he knows Batman 2 is going to be a banger. I don't think he wants it releasing anywhere close to Man of Tomorrow. That's why I think it got delayed. Personally. I don't know my ass from my elbow.
Son of Ya Chosen, 1950. Ads during live suck. I didn't think we had.
I just turned them off, Son of Ya. So here's the thing. I keep them on throughout the day because I have a theory that if you don't turn on advertisements, YouTube hides your stream. So typically what I do is I go and I turn them off right before the stream so that you guys don't have to watch them.
Yeah.
But I don't want YouTube to throttle our shit. And I forgot to tonight, but they're off now. So you won't get them anymore. You're welcome.
Yeah. YouTube is like.
That's thanks to you guys and all your super chats and stream elements, by the way. That's why there's no ads. So thank you guys for that.
YouTube is like Max Shrek. She does it again. I'll drop out of a higher window. You got to be careful. You got to be careful with that shit. All right. By the way, so I just got an ad. Well, you shouldn't anymore. So hopefully we're all good there. It does suck. I know what you're talking about. I watch it's the worst fucking thing ever, dude. And by the way, even if you try to I don't want to give YouTube their ad money because they're like the ones that put on aggressive ads piss me the fuck off because you can put it at aggressive and it's like constant. It's like every 5 minutes. And what it'll do is I get enraged, dude. I get like gamer rage, and I start clicking out of the ad until the ads won't play anymore. I was like, no, fuck you. You're not even getting a second of my time. It'll play for a second, click out, play for a second, click out. And then what they're doing now is it takes you back 10 seconds of the video that you were watching. So if you're watching something I'm watching Critical Role right now, and it takes me back 10 seconds, and you have to be because it's all storytelling and shit. It's D&D. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, hey, I thought you said Critical Drinker for a minute. I was like, oh boy. Here we go.
Well,
it's a critical. It's
no,
the game.
No. Apparently, I'm apparently a part of their church along with Neurotic. So I don't know. I mean, he's a hero. I don't even watch him at all. Like the thing about those guys is Neurotic, Critical Drinker. I mean, they found something that works for them. I'm happy for them. Do good for them. Make your bread, I guess. Like do what you got to do. They go be on Piers Morgan. That's what they do now.
And that's what. By the way, that's what I was going to say. Like normally, I don't judge anybody for having ads because honestly, like like a lot of people do YouTube to make money, so they have to. We just happen to have an amazing audience who takes part in the chat with the stream elements and stuff, so we're able to do that. I turn them back on. Actually, that's a lie. I would turn them back on after the live stream, but all of our live streams are demonetized because we just play the trailers and shit here. So there's no point in it anyway.
No, that's another thing too. We're not like exactly what you would call family friendly kind of entertainment. So it's definitely we're never going to have any kind of sponsors or any type of like companies like I would have advertised with that goes does, even though we are one of the biggest purchasers of alcoholic beverages. You think that one of those fuckers would be like, yeah, we don't care, we're not selling it to kids.
It's never happened. Not one.
No, they give it to fucking they give it to goddamn Shane Gillis. Okay, but then again, Shane Gillis is amazing. I love Shane Gillis.
That makes sense. That does make sense.
Anyway,
but hey, let's you got any news? You got any like life updates? You got anything you want to talk about before we get knee deep in this?
No, I've already talked about
gigantic
Gas X and Pepto-Bismol. You gotta be careful with that combo. It will constipate you, and if you got a hypochondria or you always think something's wrong, you're like, oh shit, well there he goes.
It'll make your poop black too, so watch out for that.
No, I know that. I knew that.
Yeah, that got me the first time.
Oh wait, I do have something. I want to show you guys something.
Okay.
Oh, congratulations. That. Let me show you my gay porn collection. Let's see. Yeah, cocaine. What? I don't do that. All right, let's see.
Cocaine.
Cocaine.
We used to get accused for that all the time, even though neither of us has ever partaken. Because we talk so fast on our videos, we're like, these dudes are on coke.
Yeah. Well, they'd be thinner.
That's true. That's true.
Hey, so here's an inside look at with me and my dog. Look.
You motherfucker! I swear to God, I'll put you in a fucking rear naked choke. You motherfucker!
I swear to God, dude, it's becoming like that. It says right here how I talk to my puppy that I love more than anything, but he's a pain. It's exactly.
I swear to God, I'll put you in a fucking rear
I can imagine that. I see,
dude. This happened to me earlier today.
For the first 6 months of 1863, Robert E. Lee Stonewall Jackson had carried out one of the most extraordinary military campaigns in.
And then, by the way, look at this.
Ain't it fun?
Perfect song choice, dude. Perfect song choice.
So true, dude. The liquor store guy always picks you up when everyone else puts you down. So remember that.
Or bartender.
Shit. Yeah, that's true. Or bartender also will listen to your stories. Either way, let's get into that news. Let's get into some good shit.
Shall we start with the biggin' diggin'?
Yes.
I've been edging myself on this all week, and I'm very excited to watch it, even though I saw some GIFs and God, they looked like shit. The Avengers Doomsday trailer. We have finally
let's watch.
Apollo has raised her skirt.
The day is launched.
Rub-a-dub-dub.
Bring the chariots of fire down from the sky lounge.
Gentlemen, let us gingerly touch our tips. Okay.
Would you ever do that? You know what? Would you ever go like no, we already did that before. No, LARPing. Like, you know, where you do like live action role playing and go to those little, like, you know, like in role models where they go to like the Renaissance village and they become like knights.
Yeah.
I would do it. I would do it one time just for the experience. We would get thrown out because I would get drunk as fuck off the mead and then act like he does challenge my authority. I smack him across the face with my
I wouldn't do any talking. I would be like the dude Archimedes. Not Archimedes, but Amadeus, whatever the fuck, the guy in the Odyssey,
Amadeus.
Like, the big ass guy who just walks around and follows the army into Troy. That'd be me, because like I don't like to do role play. But
no, like you could be my bodyguard. Like, no, he is a eunuch. He has no penis. He does not talk.
That's what I would want.
Yeah.
Okay. Avengers Doomsday. Yeah. If you thought you were going to be monetized, you can forget it.
Oh yeah.
Here we go.
Something's coming. Something we may not be able to deter. Before this day is done, we shall be faced with an unthinkable decision.
Nightcrawler?
Dr. Doom looks badass.
Yeah.
I've fought with many warriors in my time. They were far stronger than all of us put together, and they died.
Great pep talk.
Died facing enemies and threats that scared me far less than this one.
There he is.
Oh, Clux. It's kidding.
Oh, I can't stand that guy.
Shut your mouth.
Nothing
It's Chang-Chi.
if we do not stand together. Put aside your petty squabbles.
Oh.
Presume nothing except this. If you return, you will return as brothers and sisters.
Oh shit, that's fucking. That should be the poster.
My words.
Not to that, huh?
We're going to need a miracle. Hey, pal. It's not possible.
I still got it, Eddie.
How many times are they gonna do that, man?
Boop, boop,
The
boop,
fourth
boop.
fucking time.
What the fuck's Infinity Vision? What is that?
No,
I-
it's Doomsday, you sluts.
I think that's cool, man. I thought that was
It didn't
badass.
look-
I
It
thought
didn't look
I had a
nearly
good
as
time.
bad
You
as
know
I
what?
thought.
It looked like they were doing some heavy emphasis on X-Men, which I'm for that. I hope that X-Men take up a lot of the screen time. I mean, I'm sure they won't, but I mean, maybe I might be reading it wrong, but it looked like there was a lot of scenes with Charles Xavier, Magneto, Cyclops. They showed Tater Tots like twice to 3 times fighting in the X Mansion, even though I've heard rumors that the X Mansion gets destroyed pretty early on in the film, and it's not that long. But by
I mean,
the
it
way,
looks like it's at the start of the trailer, you know?
yeah,
It looks
what's
like
his
it.
name? Looks fucking fantastical in that OG Cyclops gear from the animated series. That looks good
Now-
as fuck.
That is now we did get spoiled on this because we saw that shot before, right? But
Yeah, but when he
still,
was standing in the doorway, you saw it really well. Like, go back, like right there. You almost
Yeah,
you missed it.
is that can I go past it?
No, you go up. Now you're too far back.
Enhance.
Uh,
Enhance.
Right
Oh, here
there.
we go.
Yeah. Oh, Tater Tots. That
Yeah.
looks so fucking sick, dude. He doesn't have the yellow undies on, but it's all right. We don't need it.
And also he looks super video gamey, but I'm not gonna complain about this, dude, because like just that suit, having that suit, it feels so nice. It feels so
sucks,
good.
though. Yeah, but we had to wait all this fucking time to get James Marsden in this suit, which, by the way, James Marsden is such an unheralded Cyclops, never got the appreciation that he deserved. We get this suit, and then he's gonna fucking die. Like, I'm like, that's what you want, that we take it away. Daddy slap you across the face at the dinner table. Okay? Do better.
Yeah, dude. I mean, again, like look at it. Like it looks like a computer sequence. I mean, it really does.
I think
Again,
it looks good.
dude. That doesn't look real at all. Like it doesn't look like he's
Because
actually
it's
wearing
so
the suit.
legendary, your eyes can't believe it. That's why. That's iconic.
Like
Why?
the suit is. I just don't like the way it looks. Like with the computer effects.
Woo, I'm
Like,
about to make a name for myself. I shot out my daddy's dick, butt nuts ready. Buttery ready. Buttery nuts.
I saw Simone Liu or whatever his name is retweeted. Someone was like, "Oh, thank God, Marvel finally remembered that they made a Shang-Chi movie," and he retweeted it. And I'm like, dude, you need to seriously shut up and stop complaining.
Yeah,
all the
Shane,
time.
I don't even know what they're gonna, moving forward and ahead. I don't know.
Like, you're in a fucking Marvel movie, dude.
I don't.
Shut up.
I
Stop
don't give a fuck
crying.
about Shang-Chi. I never cared about him in the comic book, so I don't give a shit about his movie. But whatever.
Yeah. But like you're right, it does seem like they're gonna feature
Everything that they
Gambit.
sacrifice
And then
So
Loki's
Loki's
back,
back in it. Tom Hiddleston. Yeah. Okay.
me for nothing.
So and also if you'll notice that
looks like ass.
yeah,
Looks like shit.
I didn't watch Black Panther 3. That's Shuri, right? I guess she's the new Black Pantheress or whatever the fuck.
I don't know. I'm gonna. Be
I didn't
honest,
watch
I
it.
didn't watch it. Either.
Or was it Black Panther 2? I don't even know if I didn't. I don't remember what I didn't see.
I watched the first one. I liked it.
That's the only one I watched.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. But also notice that Thor is using the axe as his primary weapon, which, by the way, Doomsday like pimp slapped that shit down, slapped me around and called me Susan. I told you, Susan. It was immediate. And then he dug up Mjolnir from like a I guess toy box or something and gave it to Cap. Like, why isn't he using both of them?
I don't know. I again, dude. If you're gonna film everything on a fucking soundstage with computer and green screen, can we stop doing daylight scenes? We just need to stop it. This looks just like the Flash. I'm so tired of this
Did
look.
you look at the water? Why is why the water's being pushed back like Moses?
It's fucking
Let five people go. But why is it? But why is it pushed back? So obviously, it's like so this is what's happening here.
The waves looked better in fucking what's the Morgan Freeman movie? Deep Impact, and that was in the fucking 90s. Are you kidding me?
It doesn't look.
Are you kidding me? You think that looks better than Deep Impact?
Yes.
That looks like a fucking 1997 PlayStation wave. That's terrible.
I think it looks all right. I focused on what's going on. Like they're meeting for the first time. So Ben Grimm and Susan Storm are there, and they're like, I guess, making an alliance with the Wakandans.
Yeah, it's. I mean, to be fair, there's no plot in this.
Is that Ant-Man?
It's just
there is a lot of rumors about the plot and that the script was unfinished when they began filming. I did hear that, and a lot of the actors were pretty disappointed with their appearances. I know that one of them, the guy that plays Nightcrawler from the original X-Men 2 movie, had said that he remembers just filming in a booth and not really interacting with anybody. Like they were like there was no. He wasn't on stage with anybody. So there is a little bit. I don't know if it's true or not. That's what I heard. I heard that the script was bad, or not bad, but it was unfinished, and they were kind of like writing it as they go.
They're gonna use a computer to put them together on screen.
Who?
The characters when they speak to each other.
I don't know. All I know is that the guy, the guy that played Nightcrawler, you guys know what I'm talking about. The guy that played him had said that in an interview that he remembers shooting the scene but not having any interaction with any other actors on stage.
That's not true, mister. Can't shit satisfy you. I just watched The Odyssey. That's what a movie should look like. That's what a $200 movie should look. $200 million movie should look like. That's what it does. $200.
That's what it costs to buy Mike's review. $200.
Did you see The Odyssey? They made a fucking giant out of practical.
No, I haven't seen it, but I do know that even one of the largest critics of that particular film, Shapiro of Ben, had even said, "Get out of the bubble." The Odyssey crushed it. So even Ben Shapiro, who's on the pretty extreme right, had said that it was a good movie.
Yeah, that shit's so overblown, dude. Like, yeah, if you can get a fucking grifter to say it's good, it's a good goddamn movie.
Is that supposed to be Rebecca Romaine?
That doesn't look like her or
I know Jennifer Lawrence.
Jennifer Lawrence.
Who is that? Is that maybe?
That's ugly as fuck, dude. That's ugly as fuck, guys. Come on,
dude.
I can't be the only one.
Not even on a dark night. I'd still, if I were single.
that's not the question.
I've taken home behemoths when I was at karaoke. All right, that's nothing. Those are rookie numbers right there. That's a rookie number night right there.
Dear God. Watch this in full effect, dude. Watch the full motion.
You got petty squabbles. Presume nothing except this.
By the way, how many fucking times are we gonna kill off Professor X, dude? How many times?
Well, I mean, this is the last time.
I swear, dude.
It's the last time. Well, I mean, they have to. I mean, this is it. I mean, from what I understand, Marvel is 100% moving forward without the OG X-Men, without unfortunately even the X-Men new class, James McAvoy, which I would have loved to have him take over for permanence, and Michael Fassbender. Which, by the way, you got to wonder if they're going to make an appearance.
Yeah, I guess probably not. It's got to be two stuff.
And what they didn't show, and you'll notice, I mean, there's obviously going to be another trailer or two before the film is released, but we'll see what happens. But the Tobey Maguire, you didn't see him. We all know he's in the fucking movie.
Yeah, no, it's got to be, yeah, for sure.
And Wolverine and Deadpool are in the movie. That's what the rumor, the leaked script or whatever. If you guys want to believe that or not, I don't know if it's true. It may be all bullshit, but supposedly based on the leaks, the beginning of the film features Deadpool, Wolverine, and Maguire Spider-Man fighting in New York City.
Yeah, which obviously they won't show. I saw someone said that this confirms the leaks, but I don't know about all that stuff. But I will give them credit, dude. Like, they did take at least one field trip away from the warehouse soundstage, and like this shot looks good. Like, it looks like they actually filmed these two old men talking without using a computer.
Yeah, that looks like my bartender telling me that he can't give me a tab anymore.
I'm sorry.
You have to pay it,
baby.
That actually happened to me. I was like, "Hey man, can you like spot me?" He's like, "No, you have to pay it." I'm
like,
oh,
by the way, chat says do not tell them any more about the leaks. Chat does not want to know about the leaks.
Well, I mean, it's probably not true, and I didn't tell you exactly what happens in the leak. The leak that's all it was, that it may feature Maguire Spider-Man, which we already know he's in the movie. I mean, that's not like necessarily.
You would assume. You would at least assume for sure. That
should be the fucking poster. That's badass, dude. I want that poster on the wall.
I want to tattoo that on my back like a tramp stamp. Just have the lasers.
Just so that you can imagine James Marsden sliding in your asshole.
Yeah, I don't have to
with
imagine.
his
I'm gonna make it
optic
happen.
beam. Yeah, that looks cool as shit, dude. And I imagine if you notice the rubble around him, it looks like he's like potentially maybe having this fit in where the X-Mansion might have been destroyed. I don't know. Because Professor
what's that giant
Professor
thing
X
walking
looked like he was like accepting his fate with Magnus. He was like, "Oh, it's over. Oh, we're so old.
It's time to die again, old friend." Yeah, look behind him, dude. There's a giant.
That's a Sentinel. Look at the legs.
No, I think there's 4 legs. Oh, maybe it's 2 Sentinels. Maybe it's 2 Sentinels.
Oh, okay,
There's
it's
2
a
legs
fucking
over here.
that's definitely okay. So this was a Sentinel battle.
Fucking just so sick, so sick. I'll get that shot all the Namor. I didn't even know.
I could give a fuck. I didn't. It was in Black Panther. I'm pretty sure.
When the fuck did we get ice cream?
Yeah, it was in Black. Apparently, it's he's not that good. I don't know. That's what I heard. I haven't watched it, so I can't really say anything. I just heard.
And then, nope, not today.
That's like me trying to pay my student loans, but the interest rate's like no principal. You can't. You're not like you're making no movement on your principal.
Yeah, that's that. Honestly, I don't think that shot looks as bad. I saw a lot of complaining about that shot because
that looks kind of bad. I think that looks good. I think he looks fucking cool, dude. Like that is.
I think Doom looks cool.
It's not the perfect Doctor. I mean, obviously, there's some things that they could change, of course. But as far as the on-screen iterations of Doctor Doom that we've had, that's the best looking one to date, without a doubt.
Yeah, so far. I mean, I want to see him like in like a little bit more movement. These are all like extremely close-up shots, but like it does look good, and that shot looks good too. One more time. That looks dope.
No, child.
Ninja Star.
By miracle.
That's like when you're 16 years old and you try to go up against your dad. Your dad's like, I was like, oh.
But dude, I love how the big exciting scene in this, like what it all leads to, is like, oh my god, Captain America's back. It's like, bitch, we done been gay. Like we knew Captain America's back for months now. You put it in. I
thought honestly, I thought they were gonna leave that on a cliffhanger where it was like, hey pal, like you weren't gonna know who it was.
Oh, that would have been cool. But no, actually would have like people.
It would have pissed people off. But I mean,
shit.
You got to keep a little mystery alive in the bed. You know, keep the spice alive in the bedroom. But I know that there are some people that are pretty mad about the spotlight being on Steve Rogers and taking it away from Sam Wilson, aka the new Captain America. But I don't think Steve Rogers is playing Captain America in this. He's just playing Steve Rogers.
I wasn't trying to do that while you were talking. I accidentally finger fucked it.
That could be a poster too. That's it.
Yeah,
I like that one.
Well, like, I mean, didn't Brave New World tank at the box office? Of course, they're not going to make it about him.
Brave New World did not do well. It did not do well. So, I don't think that Anthony Mackie, he's always going to be Papa Shock to me. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. All right. I can't get over it. All right. Fuck the free world. Fuck the free world.
His real name's Clarence, and Clarence had real good parents.
Yeah. Yeah. I got, I don't know. I like the Falcon. I like it when he was the Falcon, but either way, it doesn't matter. I know that there are some people that are pretty upset that they feel like the spotlight is being removed from Anthony Mackie's character as Captain America and putting it back on. Here's the thing. This is a Hail Mary from Marvel. Marvel's last few movies have been doing dog shit compared to what they were doing. Every movie that Marvel was making before this came out or before the last few films were $1 billion film. $1 billion film. They have steadily been losing money on the new iteration of heroes they've been pushing to the public because the public isn't behind them. They have to get all the old cast back. The Backstreet Boys are back together, one-time event. Yeah, let's go to Orlando and watch them. Because if they don't, the fucking Marvel Studios is in some financial trouble. So that's why they have Chris Hemsworth back. They have Chris Evans back. They brought back all the hits. Robert Downey Jr. is Doom. And then we'll see what happens. And then they're going to restart the universe with the X-Men, hopefully as the focal point, but we'll see where that goes because the casting is going to get outrageous.
Yeah. And I'll say this, dude, like overall thoughts, just to put it in summation, I'm underwhelmed. It was cool to see Cyclops back. We knew we were going to see Cyclops back. It's just the trailer. So we have no idea how cool the plot's going to be. But as far as the trailer goes, there's nothing about plots. It's just him saying generic superhero stuff. Like, this is the worst one we've seen before.
Yeah, but I'm an easy bitch to please. just show me a lot of listen, I'm a Michael Bay. I'll fucking ride Michael Bay all night long. Give me some goddamn special effects on screen. Let me eat my popcorns.
Michael Bay 20 years ago. But did you see Ambulance?
Nobody. I don't want to see an ambulance until I'm going to the hospital. Get out of here, pal. I'm saying though, as far as a spectacle, it's exactly what I wanted. I love these kind of ensemble films, and also you have the Russo brothers directing it, and they've proven themselves they can handle this ensemble type of cast and give a good story. So I'm kind of confident going in it. Based on what I've seen, it just looks like a cool fucking movie.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying though. Like when you had Avengers Endgame with the Russos, right? You had all these storylines you were thinking about. There was all these cool threads. We watched 20 goddamn movies, and it was all going to come to this, and they masterfully put it together. Now, like, does any just average fan, apart from people who watched Disney Plus and all that shit that they did, have any idea what's even fucking going on except for the X-Men are in it and Dr. Doom's in it?
Here's an interesting fact. And it's not. Supposedly they're trying to make it seem like they were peppering out throughout the films prior in the MCU about Robert Downey Jr. potentially being a Doctor Doom or something like that, or an alternate version of him being Doctor Doom, but they left little tiny footprints to kind of make it seem like they were leading towards this. That's not true at all. They were going to focus on Kang the Conqueror, and after that legal trouble that happened with the guy that was going to play Kang the Conqueror, they had to pivot and make it about Dr. Doom. So they're lying to you if you think that. They're going back and maybe adding in some things to make it seem like they were peppering in the potential Dr. Doom reveal. But I know what I mean. But I think it's pretty straightforward. I don't think it's hard to figure out. I think the movie is going to be, I think the runtime they've announced is 2 hours and 40 minutes. That's a big movie.
Yeah, it's got to be without that many people in it. You know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong. I'm excited.
Am I wrong? Maybe it's not. I have to look. I think they did announce the runtime though.
Yeah, it seems like it would be. I mean, that makes perfect sense.
I mean, the Odyssey was like 2 hours and 45 minutes, and it was a complete film.
Yeah, like I'm not worried about the running time of this. It should be because it's like an epic with all these people in it. I just, I'm excited to sit down and watch the movie. But if it's this really could be Marvel's death knell, dude. Like if it's not good.
If it fails, it's dead. I don't think it's going to happen though. This is like the Beatles reunion or some shit. Like they're going to ride the wave of nostalgia all the way to Secret War, and then after that, we'll see what happens. If Marvel doesn't get their shit together after Secret War, then they're going to have a big issue. This is their fucking Sammy Sosa. I got steroids in my ass. Let's fucking knock some home runs out and see what happens.
And that's the thing. If this movie's not great, even with Marvel's pool, like, because this is their thing, right? Like, okay, you got everybody back. You even got people that you thought were dead back. So you thought the Eternals and Shang-Chi was going to carry shit and all this. And now you do this movie, and if it's underwhelming, I'm not going to say nobody. It'll still do decent because it's Marvel. But like Secret Wars, it might not do well.
Well,
if this movie doesn't do well,
I am very confident this movie is going to do very, very well. I think it's going to be a solid film. I think it's going to be a good movie. I think people are going to like it. And then that leads into Secret War, which I think will be equally good. After that is the big question mark. What goes on after that? Because then all the older folk, all the older heroes are going to go about their way. Like Chris Evans is gone, Hemsworth is gone, Paul Rudd is potentially gone. The OG X-Men from the 20th Century Fox days are gone. Now it's all fresh canvas. They failed with Anthony Mackie's Captain America, pushing that forward as a character. Nobody cared. Shuri, Black Pantheress, nobody cares. Thunderbolts, even though I like that movie, to be fair, I like that movie, did not do what they wanted it to do. Shang-Chi did make a lot of money, but I haven't seen much about like a demand for a sequel to that.
But that was when Marvel could shit in a can of beans.
The Eternals The Eternals was an all right movie. I remember watching The Eternals, but even while watching it, I have a background in comic book. Like I love comic books when I was a kid. I knew who the Eternals were, but watching it, and I was like, this would be confusing as fuck. They were trying to shove a shit ton of stuff into that movie really quickly. But anyway, I think this movie's going to be awesome. I think that it looks good. I think it's the original recipe, extra crispy from Marvel. I think it's going to do well at the box office. And
I think it's gonna do well at the box office too. I just don't know if it's gonna get good reviews and be a good movie. That's what I have a question about. I know it's gonna make money.
Disney has like an army of shills in their back pocket. You underestimate my power. I think it's gonna. Here's what my prediction is. I think critics score is gonna be around the 75 to 85% fresh, and I think audience score will be anywhere from 80 to 85% fresh.
Yeah, that's tough. I don't know. Because dude, sometimes I swear to God, I see people who have the same mindset I do all the time nowadays. like about these movies at this point. But I also see just as many people who are just like, oh my God, dude, I hear there's a new Marvel movie out. I hear it's supposed to be nuts, like the meme goes. So I don't know. I'm fucking clueless on it, dude.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be good. I'm excited for it. I hope I love Doctor Doom, dude. And I think Robert Downey Jr. is gonna pull it off. It's just gonna be interesting on how they, you know what, at the end there of the trailer when he was like, hey pal, you know who I thought it was gonna be? I thought it was gonna be Robert Downey Jr. like as Tony Stark. Like somehow he had used an Infinity Stone and gone back in time and got Iron Man.
I am very curious about that. That's one thing I do. Like what I just said, like there's no thread for me to follow. I have no idea what the fuck's going on, except for, hey, the X-Men are finally here with the Avengers. Except one thing, and that's I do want to know badly how Robert Downey Jr. became Doctor Doom. They're not just going to pretend
Robert Downey Jr.'s Doctor Doom is in a different parallel universe. So the way that he became Doctor Doom, I would imagine it's pretty similar. The storyline, so like when he got locked in that cave and the shit like that, maybe something happened there where it turned his heart a little bit more stonier. And instead of him like going out and being a hero, he was like, no, fuck these assholes. They kidnapped me. And now I gotta, and also
he always had a dark side.
Civil War, Robert Downey Jr. had talked about making a suit of armor around the world. You remember that? Like, remember when he was like, maybe it's something to do with that, but he just went full on into the, I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, you're probably right. It's probably a parallel universe bullshit thing.
Well, no, it is a parallel universe. I think that this Doctor Doom comes from the Fantastic Four's universe.
Yeah, that's confusing. That's going to be interesting. It would have been more interesting if they just revealed it during the movie. It'd be a shock, but they had to do the Comic-Con thing.
Well, I think I think you're going to see one or two things, and the split of like Robert Downey Jr.'s Iron Man went this way, and he became a hero in our universe or whatever,
right?
Where he decided that he wanted to dismantle the Stark weaponry around the world and protect the Earth as an Avenger. And then in the parallel universe with Doctor Doom, what happened is that instead of him going that route, he was like, no, I'm going to create a suit of armor around the world and make us, but through any means necessary. Like became a dictator type of guy.
Maybe Guy Pearce succeeded in Iron Man 3 and killed Pepper Potts, and he like went fucking evil or something like that.
I don't know,
like anything really. But I think you're right.
I believe that the parallel universe Doctor Doom said fuck Pepper Potts and like just slept with all the sluts that he could.
What is the thing? I want one. Give me one.
Mm-hmm.
Who said when they sell Scarlett Johansson?
But also, Victor Von Doom, aka Doctor Doom, is also an accomplished sorcerer. I didn't see Doctor Strange in there at all. He's supposed to be in the movie. Doctor Doom, a lot of people forget that he's also a sorcerer. Like he's very skilled in that profession, and the whole point is he wants to rescue his mother who went to hell and get him from get his mother from Mephisto. That's why, and then his face is burnt and fucked up because he was experimenting with black magic and stuff, and his face got burned by a demon jizz.
That's I hate when that happens. That's the worst. That's the worst. You got to karaoke and
gotta be careful.
Yeah, there's some
gotta be careful
again. But yeah, so I mean, that's probably how we both expected to feel about it. I was pretty sure you were gonna love it. And
I feel like I just wrote the fucking movie, and they're like, "Hey, bro, it's a fucking 2.5 minute trailer. Calm down."
We'll see what happens, dude. We'll see what happens. Now there's one big thing about the box office though. Dune 3 is coming out that same weekend. Do you want to go see a Denis Villeneuve? A lot of practical effects, a lot of like, good story. Or I'm gonna do both. Like I will. 100%.
Okay, fancy pants. Okay, but Rich McGowan over there. Not everyone's got Monopoly money. Okay,
I'll say this. If it was Dune 1. If it was the first Dune, I think Marvel would be in a little bit of trouble here. But since it's the third Dune, there's a lot of people who didn't watch the first two, so I think that's.
I think Marvel is very confident that they'll beat Dune 3 at the box office. I don't think there's any movie. I don't think there's any movie that opens up opposite Doomsday that does anything close to what Doomsday is going to do at the box office. And I'm not even a Marvel fan necessarily. I mean, I love Marvel, but I'm not a Disney fan or whatever, especially with what they've done to the company. But it's Avengers. This movie is like the movie of 2026.
Yeah, I mean, if we didn't do this channel, I'd probably go see Dune first. But since I think it's going to be such a big deal,
Listen, the high seas ports are always open. They're always expecting traffic.
Oh, I'm not watching either of these movies on the high seas. That'd be a
Well,
disrespect
I
to
mean,
the
I'm just saying,
fucking
if
movies,
you're
Jay.
trying to save a little coin and you want to see one and you only have the money to go see one, I mean, you know, there are, you know, Jack Sparrow's boats are always available and welcoming patrons.
So all right, so another superhero.
I'm not saying go do that. I'm just saying, you know, if you know people get down on their luck sometimes. And, you know,
Jay's gonna get us a fucking Pirate Bay sponsorship or a beer sponsorship.
Yeah, dude, I swear to God, if they did it.
I will say this: if you watch a movie like Dune 3 or Avengers Doomsday on a shitty cam, you really shouldn't review it. Like you
Probably
really
not.
shouldn't review it.
I feel like
you're not getting the actual
I feel like you're being judgy tits right now, and I don't like it.
If it was 1080p, fine, but like it's not going to be for these movies.
Hey,
it's going to be some grainy ass thing. And when a movie counts on special effects as a part of whether or not it's good, you're not going to. There's no way you can review it that way.
Maybe not, but I'll tell you what: those high sea sailors, they've their camera equipment's gotten real good. Real good.
Except like you're at the penultimate scene, and some guy's like, "Oh."
By the way, I know this is off subject, and so my final thoughts on Avengers Doomsday, the trailer that we just watched. I'm excited. I think it looks cool as hell. I'm fanboying a little bit, but I love the fucking Cyclops look. I love that it looked heavily focused on X-Men, which I was down for. I'm happy for that. I liked.
But are they just going to kill him?
I mean, yeah, probably. They're not going to be in this. Well, unless they're going to be in Secret War, which would be dope. But I don't think that's going to happen. But either way, I still think it's cool. And yeah, that's my final thought. Your final thought, and then I was going to talk about something unrelated.
Go for it. No, I pretty much gave mine. Like, I don't think anybody's surprised.
You didn't like it?
Yeah, I'm underwhelmed. I just feel like a bunch of soundstage shit. Like, you know what I mean? Didn't look as bad as I was hearing it looked. I'll say that. But I don't know. I'm kind of over it, man. Like, jeez, I'm sort of over it.
I'm like, you're like a disapproving father. It's like you try your best. Hey, Dad, I did my best. I got a silver at the Olympics. It's not gold. I mean,
I don't give it like okay. When we saw Thor, like imagine like the trailer for was it Avengers or was it Avengers 2? When we saw like Thor fighting with Iron Man in the woods,
Civil
right?
War.
And it was
that was Avengers 1. That was Avengers 1.
That was the first Avengers, right? So you're like, holy shit, oh my god, like that's gonna be we're actually gonna see that on screen. And now they're like, now we're gonna put these two figures against each other, and it's like that's why I mean
that's how they're all gonna do it though. I mean they're all like that though. They're all the superhero films are like that. Like Deadpool Wolverine
trilogy,
but Deadpool Wolverine it was just Wolverine being added to the cast, and it was like, oh shit, it's fucking Wolverine. But we've seen that kind of combo before. Not that,
but you watch that for the emotional dialogue and the funny dialogue between the two.
There's 100%. This is an emotional movie.
The buddy cop stuff. Like, what's left to be emotional? Like, oh my god, like they killed off Iron Man. They're gonna kill off Thor. Like.
Because if the X-Men go away, like people that, you know, we grew up with the 20th Century Fox X-Men, I mean, obviously they're probably going to go, but you're going to still be
I feel like they've already killed them off before.
They did, but they didn't really. I mean, this is it. You fucking bitch. Anyway, I was going to talk about something unrelated really quick. So I did see on the Talk of Ticks that I don't know. I can't remember the guy's name, so I'm not going to, I would shout him out. I don't know who he is. I don't know if he's controversial. I don't know, but I don't remember it. But somebody had made a talk tick about this particular movie reviewer in Obsession, because my FYP for your page has been filled up with nothing but because I was looking up stuff about the Obsession, like Curry, the director's like vision, what he was, you know, certain things, what they meant. Which I will say, by the way, the scene that she walks backward from, you know, that really freaky part when Bear says "I love you" and she goes, "Oh, yeah." And then she walks backwards.
Yeah.
Do you know the reason why that is because apparently the hypnotized Nikki was trying to kill Bear, and the wish Nikki was preventing her from doing it. It was like holding her back.
That's interesting.
And then there's a scene where she's holding. Remember that scene in the movie where she's holding the vase up over her face and hiding her face, and then like walks to the bathroom because the wish Nikki didn't want Bear to see the actual Nikki. Her face was in pain, and that's
okay.
And then also when she's standing in the corner and she was like looking at him, and her face looked 30 years older. That was on purpose. It actually did look 30 years older because that was the real Nikki. So she tried to kill Bear like 3 fucking times. Anyway,
that's interesting.
I know, it's crazy. There's so many hidden layers. It's like an onion. But
I also saw that. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, go ahead. No,
I was just gonna say I saw somebody say that like whenever she sees her reflection, she snaps out of it, and that's why all of a sudden she like will freak the fuck out.
Yeah,
when she sees her reflection.
Well, and then they also pointed out that Wish Nikki sits on the right side of Bear, and the unhypnotized Nikki sits on the left side, and there's parts in the party where you can see that happening. There's that curry guy.
Do people go outside anymore?
Not only are you named after an amazing Indian dish, you're a fucking genius. The way that you layered this fucker. But anyway, also what I was saying was what there was a movie reviewer that I guess went to great lengths, according to this particular person that posted this talk, that went to great lengths defending Bear. And they made they went a little bit crazy. Like, so you would defend sexual assault, you defend that. I'm like, come on, guys. It's a movie at the end of the day. I get it. It dealt with some, well, I mean, also rape. There was a lot of heavy elements going on in that movie, but you're like calling this guy, like, it's a movie. He was critiquing certain things about it. And then I don't know. I didn't watch the guy's review, but the way they made it seem was like he was defending sexual assault. And I was like, I don't know if that's true. If he was just saying, maybe it's not just Bear. Bear is an asshole. I thought Bear was a dumb shit in the entire fucking movie. I think he was one of the worst, not like a bad actor. He's just a fucking idiot. But there was all, I'm just saying, like, apparently that movie, I didn't know that movie had a lot of like goddamn there's a lot of like discussion around it. As far as like sexual assault, rape, all that shit. Like, it was like, I didn't even know that. Like, it's like insane. Like, there's a girl on Talk of Ticks like crying in a bathroom, and she's saying, I had to walk out of the movie theater because people were laughing at this scene. I'm like, all right, calm the fuck down now. Like, what are you talking about? It's a movie at the end of the day. I get what you're saying, but it's like, I don't know if that's true. Also, people post shit on TikTok that's lies, and they'll just make something for engagement. But I didn't know it, but I had no idea that it was like people felt this strongly about this particular movie.
I told you, I think I told you about this. Like,
I thought it was just because you liked the character and everybody thought he was a prick, not because of like they were accusing you of like.
No, I think Bear's a gigantic pussy. I literally made a video about like, is Bear the villain? Because like, if you watch the movie and you pay attention to the thing, like,
the villain,
there's an argument to be made that like he didn't know a lot of that stuff. Like, he didn't know, and I don't want to get into it because goddamn people get, but
it's crazy. It's like an ant's nest out there. I know.
They were calling me the R word, and not that one, but the other one, and everything. I got the craziest hate. So when I saw the same thing happen to that guy, the difference is that I told these people to go fuck themselves and stick it up their butt, and he apologized, and then he had to delete his video, and then he had to delete that video, and a whole big thing. And
so you know what I'm talking about then. I don't remember the guy's name.
Alex Myers is his name.
Hey, call him out. I didn't know his
bad
name.
for him. Oh, he didn't do anything wrong. He just, like you said, he just made a fucking analysis of the film.
Based on the comments that I was saying there, now it was a lengthy like comment section. It was like over 1,000 comments, and people were like going back and forth. But the one thing I noticed is like, well, he seems like he's projecting. He's going to great lengths to protect this Bear guy. I'm like, what's he project? Like, I was like, all right, first and foremost, I didn't watch his review, so I can't give it an actual critique myself of his review. But it's like, if he was just talking about the character in the fucking movie, it's just a movie. It's not saying like he's saying, he was just under the influence of the wishbone or whatever the fuck it was. I don't know. And it wasn't his fault. I thought when I watched it, strictly not knowing any of this stuff, I was like, that guy's a big giant fucking pussy. He's a dumbass. And she tells him straight up that I see you as a brother. But yeah, I think, did he take away her consent? Absolutely. Obviously he did, because he made a wish.
But the point is that when he made the wish, he didn't actually think it was going to fucking work. And still, when shit was going on, there was no, like, dude, if you did that, you'd be like, this is kind of crazy. Like, I'm sure it wasn't that, right? Like, you'd be sure when he did the phone call with the guy is the only time you could say that, when the guy was like, yeah, it's real or whatever, and like laughing at him. But even then, at first, he said, I don't want to change the wish. I want to alter the wish, right?
Yeah.
And people were saying, see, he did want to take away her autonomy. But once the guy explained that you can't do that and whatever, he was like, never mind. He was like, he changed his mind immediately. He was like, no, I want to cancel it. I want to cancel it. Well, so I do think he's a giant pussy. He's not a likable person.
No, I thought I thought he was like a complete waste of space. Like anybody like this.
Yeah.
I don't know. Because when she's like, do you like me? He's like, I was like, come on, dude. What the fuck are you doing? I am socially awkward, but that's like goddamn Forrest Gump level times 8. But no, you know, the part where he's on the phone and he's like, do you want to talk to her? She's screaming in pain, and you hear her screaming.
Yeah.
Like,
and right after that, he said, I want to cancel it.
I guess so. I guess my point being is that
it's not a good guy.
is it because he says I love you to get her to stop fucking like? Remember that part when she's freaking the fuck out, and then he's like I love you, and then that's when she walks backward. I wonder if that's the point where people were like, okay, he knows that something's wrong with her, and then he's like I don't know, condoning it.
A lot of people say it's because of the scene where she says kill me, like just kill me, and he goes, is it that bad being with me?
Oh yeah,
yeah, and he goes, is it that bad being with me?
Again, that is true. He was a fucking dickhead for that.
Gigantic pussy response and whiny boy response. But again, you forget what you have to ask yourself, what would I do in this situation? The wish is already on. There's nothing you could do. He didn't have sex with her after that moment. And what are you going to do? Are you actually going to kill her? If he had killed her in that moment, she wouldn't have survived. Because he didn't kill her in that moment, she got to survive. So like, I mean, I wouldn't have killed her in that moment either. I would have tried to figure something else out. And that's what he did.
Also, apparently Curry, and I'm sorry, I don't remember his last name, had someone had mentioned or asked him about what the future was for Nikki. And he said that she's arrested because they said what happened to her after the end of the movie. And he's like, she's arrested for the murder of her friends. And then he said they're going to address that in the sequel. So they are, I mean, he's pretty much said they're greenlighting a sequel, which makes sense. The movie made $1 bajillion on a nothing budget. And that he's like, it's better than Ghosts. Is what he's saying. So he's like, she's in jail and they're going to address it and have that part of the script or the plot, but there's no ghosts or anything like that. That would
make sense. And again, Michael Parton said he got rid of her free will and her autonomy, and that's 100% true. Yeah. But the thing that no one's like they're not paying attention to is that he made the wish as a goof. Like, there's no way he actually thought that was going to fucking work when he said it.
That is true. Like I've been in Spencer's before, and it's like, hey, if you rub this goddamn crystal, your dick will get 3 inches longer. I'm like,
you don't actually I don't think if he thought it was actually going to work, we don't know if he would have done it or not.
Yeah, I'm not saying, but I just didn't know that it was that crazy. And for what I remember, so when I watched it, I was like, oh, it's a cool ass independent low budget horror movie, but apparently there's a lot of shit surrounding that movie, like as far as like opinions and stuff, and people going like, you know, going off the hinges on certain things. But yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. All right. So complete pivot. Clayface, the new trailer came out.
Let's do it.
Different side of the superhero fucktown, McGee.
This is the actual first full-length trailer that we get, because remember the last time we just got a teaser.
By the way, could we just pause? Don't say anything for a second and just listen real close. I want to ask if you guys can hear something happen in my house. Just listen.
I can't hear anything.
Wait, one more second. You hear that?
Nope. Did you fart?
Okay. No, my dog is fucking just right here 2 feet away from me, just snoring as loud as possible.
That's what I look like walking my dog after Patreon stream the next day. I just have I just have tape and shit holding my face up, so I look sort of human.
I just wanted to make sure that wasn't going on in the microphone. All right, so Clayface, here we go. Silence of the Lambs.
Show me.
Do you realize?
What do you want, Mr. Higgin?
I want my life back.
I know you. You're famous.
The most beautiful face.
It's a tragedy what they did to him.
Boo.
Oh, shit. Volunteer for human trials.
This isn't cosmetic surgery.
Even if it kills me, I'll be better off than I am now. I'm okay.
You okay?
I'm okay. I feel great, actually.
I have no idea what side effects you'll have or how to treat them.
What's going on?
We're in unknown territory.
Oh shit. Yeah, Diddy Bag will do it.
Back team.
I've got some Motrin in here. That'll fix it.
What's happening to me?
If you're harboring feelings of anger, you need to let them go.
You want to know how I feel? The people I trust
I'd be fucked
betrayed
too.
me. The justice system failed me. They stole my career, my money, my life.
I'm a monster.
Damn.
Ball sack. Ooh.
I have no idea who you are.
I'm Clayface.
Yeah,
Woo!
dude.
You're gonna get to see. Oh my god, dude.
That looked
That
great.
looks sick. Yeah, dude. And you know what? I'm glad. Like, despite what the current direction that DCU is taking, I mean, I don't consider Clayface necessarily a part of that with the gun universe. Like Clayface, Mr. Freeze are some of the most sympathetic villains inside the Batman villainy hierarchy, and I'm glad they're taking it. Like, they're doing a good job showing the trauma and the tragedy of that particular character. I only hope that we get a Mr. Freeze movie where it shows like this type of dedication too. I think it looks fucking fantastic, dude. That looks awesome.
Yeah, dude, I am really excited for this movie. You know what it felt like to me when it started? A mixture of like a mid 2000s version of like The Fly. You know what I mean? Like one of those like cool fucking movies, or like, you know, Green Goblin, where he's like, I don't have time to wait, and he like goes and does the whole thing.
Did
Like,
much I sacrificed?
yeah. Like I love that idea of a horror / superhero movie, or super villain movie, I guess you would say, and the fact that he takes his revenge like on the I'm guessing mobsters that did that, and he does it with fucking extreme anger, and at the end where he turns, fuck, dude, I think this is gonna be awesome.
I think it's gonna be a really good movie. And they're definitely leaning into the horror element to it, which makes sense, and that's a good step. And I don't know if someone asked about is this going to be included in the Matt Reeves Batman? I don't think so. I mean, that could change. I doubt that Matt Reeves Batman is going to have anything to do with this particular Clayface. I like that, but it feels like a self-contained story. It doesn't need to be presented inside the gun universe or the Matt Reeves universe. I like it a lot. I think they're gonna it's gonna do well.
I saw that they said Batman's not going to be in the movie. Of course, that could be a lie, but they said Batman's. I believe it though.
They can mention him.
Yeah, they said Batman's not going to be in the movie, but they said if you pay attention, there's a lot of Easter eggs, which is weird for a universe that doesn't have a fucking Batman yet. But like, whatever. But yeah, I don't think it needs it. I think it's got it on its own. It feels like a maybe late 90s, early 2000s type of movie, and I dig the fuck out of it.
Yeah, and that's exactly what I look like when I stand in the shower too long. You get all
that's what your ball sack looks like when you take a bath.
You get all wrinkly. It's like, oh shit, I've been in here too long. But no, yeah, it's gonna be a cool little dude. That's what I'm talking about. That's where DC would dominate, I think.
Yes,
not over Marvel necessarily, but they would cut a swath against Marvel in a way that no other company had done if they just told independent stories like this that weren't connected to an overall universe. You know what I mean? Like, I know I mentioned it last stream, but I'm just gonna keep harking on it. DC Black, dude. When they announced that years ago, they were gonna do a DC Black where it was like independent films that were not connected at all, and they were just, you know, like what they do with the animated series for DC.
I 1000, you know, I agree with that. That being said, I mean, once this character is created, I mean, he is a major Batman villain, right? So,
yeah.
And I do want to eventually see him go up against Batman. Like,
well,
right?
That's where it always comes down to, is like, because they do such a great job. I mean, because everybody wanted to see Joaquin Phoenix's before the goddamn shitty Harley Quinn movie. They want to see Joaquin Phoenix Joker take on Matt Reeves, Robert Pattinson's Batman.
With that, we have seen Batman go up against Joker. We didn't get to see him go up against that version of the Joker, but we've never seen Batman go up against Clayface. So it's even more so. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I think it's inevitable that it potentially would be brought up, that they'll be like, well, you know, Robert Pattinson needs a cool, strong villain to take on, and we've already established this one as a really cool villain. Maybe we can. But Matt Reeves seems like he's very independent in like his vision of Batman, and he wants to do his own version, which I fucking respect the shit out of. Like, it's very Nolan of him. He's like, no, I don't want to connect it to what's going on over there with Gunn or anything else. So, yeah, I hope that Matt Reeves just sticks to his guns and just like, I have my own idea of the Batman. It doesn't include Clayface.
That being said, dude, if James Gunn's version, I don't think he'll ever get to it personally, but and I think he knows that, but I think if James Gunn ever did do a Batman, it's a Brave and a Bold Batman, and it's a jokey, bright colored,
Well, that's
giggity,
speculation. We don't know exactly if
right,
they're going to do that.
right. But yeah, exactly. But if it is, and you create this dark movie, this fucked up horror movie, and you build this Clayface up, and people are really fascinated to see where it goes. And then when if he goes up against James Gunn's Batman, and you just insert that character into one of those silly little worlds, it's going to shit on it. That being said, if this character looks like it's going to be, and you put it with Matt Reeves, it feels perfect. Like,
yeah,
yeah,
I like it.
I
think it's a badass trailer, dude. I hope that DC starts doing more of these independent type of films that don't connect to anything, and they lean, because there's a lot of films, there's a lot of stories that can be told that have nothing to do with an overall like connected universe that are awesome. The one of the coolest ones, I brought it up before, it's where Batman, it was a one shot where Batman becomes like a vampire when he takes on Dracula, and it's fucking insane, dude. That would be such a cool ass Nosferatu type of movie if they did it right. Blood Rain or something. I don't remember what it was called.
Oh, you let me borrow it. I think it's in my house somewhere, actually.
I think. But I gotta tell you what I'm gonna do. I gotta go pee really quick, but I'll be back.
Enjoy your pee time, my friend. My biggest question, though, now what could ruin this whole fucking movie? I don't think it's gonna happen until the third act, anyways. But we do not see Clayface in full form. Like, watch this again. That looks amazing. And I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt that that's not why they're doing this, but I do wonder, like, you have to wonder, are they not showing full on Clayface in the trailer because it looks like shit? Could be one of those things. It's like, fuck, that movie was so awesome, and then they ruined it. Like, some people hate Cloverfield because when they showed the full on Seahawk looking monster, they were like, all right, they showed too much. It was better kept kind of in shadow. I didn't. I still thought it was dope, but a lot's gonna count on when they turn him into Clayface. It's got to look good. If it's a CG gobbledygook after all that cool practical effects shit that they just did, that could be dark in the night. That could be dark in the night. But as far as this goes, dudes, and I agree, probably just save it for the movie. I hope that that's the case for sure. But that looks awesome, dude. It looks like a movie that didn't have to be a superhero movie. Like that, honest to God, that wouldn't have to be a superhero movie. It could just be a monster movie. And then at the end, dude, how crazy would this be? Like, if there was never a Clayface in the comics, right? And you just see this trailer for this movie, I think you'd be even more intrigued, not even knowing it was. And that, to me, is the mark of a good movie, of a good trailer. If you didn't know this was DC at all and you watch this trailer, you'd be like, fuck, I need to see that movie. It's not counting on DC. It's not counting on being superhero. It just happens to be one. And I feel like other movies should do that. They'd be a lot better off. Other superhero movies should do that. It'd be a lot better off. Like, just make a story. That's why, in my opinion, I wouldn't have a connecting universe at fucking all. When it made sense, you could do it, sure, but I wouldn't count on it. And I would just make every single movie be the best movie it could possibly fucking be. Make a great script like Gunn promised he would do for everything. So I don't know. I don't know. James Klein said it's all Mike Flanagan. Now, Mike Flanagan wrote it, but he didn't direct it. I wonder about that too. Why didn't Mike Flanagan direct this fucking thing? You know,
dude, I'm not gonna lie. I feel very like a toasted chalupa. I don't know, because I haven't drank. No, I haven't drank in a minute, so it's like it's hitting me real hard. It's hitting me real hard, Chef. But I'm good. Don't worry about it. Yeah, let's just talk about Obsession and the implications of that.
Let's keep doing that.
I wish I had seen it with you in the theaters, because we could have just milked the fuck out of that movie for like 3 streams in a row.
By the way, it's on Netflix. I think is it Amazon Prime or Netflix? It's
what?
Free.
No, I know. I've seen it.
No, I'm just saying, like, in general, it is, which is surprising. But Masters of the Universe, as you said, is on Amazon Prime right now, so we can do that. We can do that commentary together. Patreons and members, it looks like as of right now, the winning vote for this month's commentary, we're also doing Scream 7 on the 31st, but it looks like the winning vote for this month's commentary is Manhunter, which I'm fucking super jacked about because you've never seen it, and it's, in my opinion, right up there with any Silence of the Lambs movie. It's fucking badass.
Mike, I don't care what your Tinder profile looks like. All right,
it's just me shaving.
That's like Mike's Tinder profile name, Manhunter. I have never seen it.
Yeah, that's why I'm excited. I think you're gonna love it, dude. It's fucking awesome.
Also, well, it won't be this week because there's some stuff going on, but maybe next week we talked about doing some type of dream casting for Freddy Krueger.
Yeah, we were going to do that this week, but there was too much news. So maybe next week, a tier list of Freddy Krueger castings. Right?
That'll be fun. That'll be fun. That'll be hot.
Yeah. Yes, it will.
But we got
What
more
else we
trailers,
got?
guys. So stick around. We got some more goodness coming to you. We also got a Hellraiser developer diary, which, by the way, I did not vet. So if there's titties in it, I'm sorry. I apologize for the sensitive viewers, but we're not monetized anyway. So what the fuck does it matter?
Yeah, it should be okay. Spider-Man Brand New Day to round out the superhero accoutrement.
By the way, let me yeah, that's what I forgot about this. I was gonna tell you guys last week and I forgot. So when the movie's released, I believe it comes out July 28th, which is next week. I think that's when it is released. You guys are owners of the PlayStation 5 Spider-Man 2. Insomniac Studios is releasing a free DLC update, including the new suit from this movie that you can have for free for the game. So if you guys haven't played it for a minute, you guys will have access to the suit July 28th to play around and swing around New York with.
Gamers are going to get something for free? Are you fucking
It doesn't
kidding
happen.
me?
Dude, you know what's crazy is that Rocksteady did it when Robert Pattinson's The Batman was released. They did it for Arkham Knight. They released the suit for free.
That's pretty sweet. I like it. All right, here's the new Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer, the new one, final trailer.
Hi, my name is Peter Parker. I have something to tell you that's gonna sound crazy.
Okay.
But it's the truth.
My Legos.
Spider-Man. Can't tell anybody about this. Gotta keep it a secret. Okay. Thank you. Everybody good? Yeah, Spider-Man.
Yes, Spider-Man.
We used to know each other.
So it's a recap of events.
Together.
I love that suit.
But something bad was gonna happen.
Not that suit.
Me. And the only way to stop it was to do the hard thing. You're gonna forget who I am. What? What are you talking about? I'm gonna come and find you. And I'll explain everything.
You better. I love you. I love you. Just wait and tell me when you see me again.
My name is Peter Parker, and I would like a coffee.
Is there anything else?
Maybe I'll never read this to you. No. Maybe I'm just writing this for me. And maybe that's my responsibility, to live alone with the truth. Because I'm not just Peter Parker.
I love that
Spider-Man.
suit, dude.
We're faced with a threat that can be anyone.
You sure you want to do this, Scorpion?
You think I'm Scorpion?
Talk to Banner?
No, Banner. Only Hulk.
I'm sorry, but you're in danger. What? I promised you that I would keep you safe. Please, you just have to trust me. Come on.
Fine.
You're the only one who can sense it.
Hey, can we do this one at a time, please?
You're the only one who can defeat it.
The music's great.
Mm-hmm.
The Spidey Tracker app says that Spider-Man is in the direct vicinity.
Oh, yeah? No way, that's crazy.
Get fucked, Ned. Can we kill him off in this movie?
Ned Steebly?
Ned Leeds,
Ned
or whatever
Beebley?
the fuck his name is. God damn, I'm tired of seeing him.
God damn
Anyway,
it, Steebly.
It's the same guy always. But either way, I love the suit. It was more of a recap of the events that led us here with this movie, which is fine, I guess. But here's a
Big nothing
question.
trailer,
I just thought about it. Well, yeah, kind of. Here's a question. I just now thought of it. If Hulk, when he was like, "No more Banner, just Hulk," and he goes into the rage mode,
what's can we get rid of?
well,
Mark
this is
Ruffalo?
this is before Doomsday. Is Hulk going to show up in Doomsday full on rage monster where he's not got any control and he's just like, you know what I mean?
No, Spider-Man's going to kill him. He's going to slit his throat.
Yeah. You didn't see that coming? Yeah, directed by Quentin Tarantino. No,
Then he's going to lick his feet.
Yeah. I'm excited. I think it's going to be a good movie, dude. That comes out next week. This is crazy. Yeah, but, it looks good. And then we have the Punisher. I mean, he's nerfed as fuck. We know that.
Yeah, not even in this trailer.
No, but
I wonder if that's their. I wonder if he's not in the movie very much, and they're kind of trying to easily slide people into that a little bit, let them know by like taking.
I would say my prediction is that Bernthal's Punisher shows up for about 10 minutes of the film. Maybe 15.
Yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right. I remain the same on it. I've already talked about like the special effects and shit like that. I'm not as I don't like the suit the way that you like it. I think even in that shot, it looks way too computer for me. But like
your face looks too computer for me.
I feel like I'm beating a dead horse. How many times can I say the same thing?
I think it looks good, dude. I mean, yeah, man. Like, what do you don't like the saturation? Like, what do you don't like about it? Like,
I mean, if you look at that picture right there and you can't see it, I don't know how to explain it.
Well, first off, this is an artist rendering. This is like a painted look.
Pretty par for like when he's standing like in the room with them right there.
That
like,
looks great.
Doesn't look like he doesn't look like he's on the same set, dude. He looks like he was green screened into that set.
That's literally that's a badass suit. That looks good.
I don't think it's a suit. I think he's standing there with fucking dots on his face.
No
like,
way, dude. That's
like those fucking motion capture dots.
That's an actual suit. Like you could that's literally a suit.
I don't know if I believe you, Jim. I don't see it. It doesn't look real.
It
doesn't look real. I don't know what you want from me. All right. Maybe I'm
what do
crazy.
you want from me? Yeah, I think it looks good. I think Spider-Man Brand New Day is going to be cool. We also, I guess he's going to become Man Spider, or he's fighting against Man Spider. Another question is, are they going to? No, you know what? They're saving that for Secret War 100%. Spider-Man, Tom Holland's Spider-Man is 100% going to be involved in some way or another, I imagine, in Doom. And then they get transported to the world where they have to do the Secret War, where it's that arena, that tournament type of thing, and that's where Spider-Man picks up the symbiote. And in the comic books, that's how it happened. In Secret War #7, I think Spider-Man's suit gets damaged, and so he doesn't want to reveal his identity to everybody, and he finds this alien muck that essentially becomes his new suit, and he's able to use it, and not realizing
how many movies are they going to do with Tom Holland? I mean, how many more movies?
Young fucking dude. I mean, here's what I think that Tom Holland. So
that suit looks real, by the way. That suit looks real. I mean, it doesn't look great, but that looks.
How many Spider-Man movies has he been in? He's been in 3 solo Spider-Man films. He's appeared as Spider-Man 7 times probably in the MCU. I would say he's going to be in Doom, Secret War for sure. I think he's going to have a big part in Secret War. And then I think he gets one more solo film, maybe 2. Yeah. And then
Ben says this is the start of a new trilogy.
Oh, well, I think Tom Holland Spider-Man is going to do the symbiote thing where he's trying to fight against Venom. And then when he gets the suit off after Secret War, you have the Venom thing. And then the last movie of Tom Holland is going to be they're playing 2 to 5. Okay, well, there you go.
I see. I didn't know that. I thought I don't know why I thought this, but I thought Tom Holland was kind of on his way out. I thought he was getting a little tired. I mean, I know he looks young enough to play him.
I was, and then I saw the zeros next to my check. I was like, no, I'll stay.
Yeah, that's true. But like, I mean,
listen. If I were Tom Holland, dude, I was his age, I'd be like, yeah, motherfucker, use me up. Like, let me be known only for Spider-Man. I don't know why actors get mad about that, dude. Is the fucking bank account okay? I think so. All right, I'm good. You could, if I'm only known for this one character for the rest of my career, I'm good.
Well, to be fair, it helped Marvel a lot that a lot of Tom Holland's other ventures did not pan out.
Yeah. Tomb Raider as Nathan Drake, fucking terrible.
Yeah, Tomb Raider, some of the Apple TV stuff. Like he's not really. He was in the Odyssey, and he was fine as the character he was supposed to be playing, but the character was kind of like, when's my dad coming back? Robert Pattinson's been mean to me, like
Yeah. So, the Odyssey, from what I understand, everybody loved it, like across the board.
Fucking amazing, dude.
Anyhow, Tom Holland, he's in it for a while, and that's why they cast him, because he was a young guy. I think he was actually 18 years old when they cast him as Spider-Man, which made sense to be that young and whatever. And they want to build a franchise on his back. The thing is, I heard though that Sony was going to pull out from Marvel at some point, and they're like, no, we've learned everything from Shang Tsung. We can now go and do our own thing.
I don't know. I haven't heard. I've heard you say that.
What
before,
would you guys think? What would you think?
Thing.
Would you think that Sony could pull it off now that they've learned enough to where they're like, all right, well, we borrowed out the character of Spider-Man for long enough, and now we can make our own shit without having to worry about MCU.
Sun shines on a dog's ass sometimes, even, you know. I mean, maybe they can get it right at some point, but I don't know.
Well,
like, again,
I feel like the biggest travesty, in my opinion, for Sony was that they gave up on Andrew Garfield. I think that was fucking such a mistake.
How does Sony? Yeah, I agree. But also, like, how does Sony look at a movie like Clayface, the trailer alone, and then look at what they did with Venom? They got to be thinking like, oh man, we could have went a different route.
I think there's a lot of dumbass corporate people that get involved in things they shouldn't get involved in, and they don't understand the character at all. They just know it's a comic book property, and they see Marvel making billions of dollars, so they don't really care about the story. They just want to make $1 billion. It's the same thing with I mean, you had it. I feel Woody Harrelson was great as Carnage, which is a terrible fucking movie. Like Woody Harrelson, what I was thinking when they cast Woody Harrelson as Carnage in Venom 2 was Natural Born Killers, fucking Woody Harrelson. That's what I thought we were gonna get, like just out of control, crazy man, and it was just all watered down bullshit.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, if you're gonna do a Venom movie, you should do it in the vein of like a Clayface or something like that. Let the character dictate the tone of the movie. Instead, they were just like, let's plug this into a Spider-Man feeling high flying.
Get that fucking Curry guy. Curry.
Curry.
Go direct Carnage.
He'd do a great Venom movie. Fuck. Or
he would. Oh, actually, I'd rather him do a Carnage movie. Carnage would be horror. 100%.
Let's jump into some of the other random news stories going on. There is, again, a lot. This is great news for people. I don't feel like a lot of people know this, dude, because everybody was fighting in the streets.
A perfect holiday gift.
Yeah, this Nightmare on Elm Street box collection, a 4K box. This was as of, by the way, it's been a full-on week. So I don't know if it's still in stock, but as of a week ago, they put the Nightmare on Elm Street 4K set back in stock.
How much they want for that?
I think it's like $187.
Oh my god!
Let's see.
I'm good. How much y'all want?
People were buying fucking people were paying like resale value for like fucking like $400 and $500 for this fucking thing.
Fuck that! I love that box set. Looks cool, and 4K is awesome. I used to be like, nah, you can't really tell the difference, but you can. I'm not paying that much fucking money. All right, that costs more than a root canal.
It looks like there's not a price on it anymore. It says additional 4K options $65.99, but that's not the box set. So I wonder if it's already sold out again. It says #1 bestseller, but the price was like $157. You said $187.
But here's to be honest,
Cheney said $157.
How many times have they released a Nightmare on Elm Street super duper oh my god collection? They've done it a million times.
Yeah,
this is I guess it's the first time they've released it like a collection on 4K. But it's like, good God, dude. Like, I mean, times are tough out there, y'all. Like, a lot of people don't have that kind of disposable. Well, they just don't. Listen, that's why a firm exists, and a firm is a godsend for most of us. Okay, so if this is available on a firm, I would buy it.
Even then, you run out of that stuff. You could even run out.
But I would never be able to justify it. I'm like, God damn, I'm still paying on those fucking movies.
Dude, this is crazy. So we talked about this before, the Terrifier lawsuit, right?
Yes.
If you don't know, basically the idea is that Damon Leone allegedly in this lawsuit, before Terrifier 2 happened, before Terrifier became a big thing, sold the rights to the character for $5,000.
We got $5,000. We got $5,000.
To a company. And this Slasher Radio, dude, this video is awesome. It's like 17 minutes long, so I can't show it, but I watched it, and dude, it broke it down so fucking well. You guys got to watch this video if you get a chance.
Did they strengthen the lawsuit against Damon Leone or Damon Leone's defense?
I against him, in my opinion.
I think he's fucked, dude. That's what I think.
And the crazy thing is, dude, Damon Leone was on Twitter and Facebook talking to people about how crazy Terrifier 4 is going to be. So he's not even taking a beat. He's still pumping it up, knowing this.
That's called denial, and there's therapy for that. Yes, we get into that mode. I think
maybe he knows something we don't.
Maybe.
I don't know. Unless
they work something out before it, right now the media is running with what's happening as far as legality situation. But maybe in the back rooms, he's talked to them and they're like, all right, well, here's what's going to happen, you fucking liar. we're going to keep you on because you've done a good job, but you are going to have a goddamn limited salary, and we're going to take royalties from all the shit you did. Well, I don't know. But either way, if it turns out to be true, I don't know if it's true or not, but it sounds reasonable, because how would Damien Leone know back in the day when he sold this shit for $5,000 that Terrifier was going to become the global phenomenon that it became? You know what I mean? Like you wouldn't have expected it. But here's my question. Why in the fuck would you be so goddamn high? You had to be high or drunk to be like, I sold that shit, but I'm gonna make movies.
So
why would you do that?
So there's some stuff in this video. That's what I was gonna say. Like, there's some stuff in this video that we didn't know that kind of touches on that a little bit. And what they say in the video, just to paraphrase it, is that and I didn't know this, but in the documents for it, it does say that he sold the rights to the character or to the franchise, that he still owned the character itself. So Damien Leone in that contract still owned the character of Art the Clown.
I see what he's
however,
doing. He's trying to be a little sneaky.
No, however, in the contract, it said that if he does take the character to do anything else or any other movies, and again I'm paraphrasing, that he would include Ruthless Studios in good faith as a producer on any of it.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if that sounds like a Vanilla Ice defense. No, their song goes. Ding,
it's not
ding,
his defense.
Ding,
it's in the
ding.
it's in the lawsuit. It's not him.
I know, but it just sounds like a Vanilla Ice lawsuit. But mine goes ding 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 ding. Like it's like you're trying to split hairs. Here's my question, and what the documents would prove or show: did you sell the rights to the character or the universe or whatever for $5,000? If you say yes, then you fucked yourself. Like you can't split hairs if you're saying, hey, I'll sell you this property for $5,000 and then go back and later and say, well, I only meant this. The contract. Well, I guess it's going to depend on what the contract says. Once the contract's shown,
I got to go to the video and I'll find. I won't. I'm not going to show the video because it's not ours, but like, and it's so long. But there is. They actually have a screenshot of it, so you can see it.
Of the actual contract.
Yeah. Of the part that I'm talking about. So,
okay.
Let me see. Okay, so there's the original agreement, and then
I can't read it. Okay.
Okay, so the following shall constitute the agreement between Ruthless Pictures and Damien Leone, owner, in connection with the motion picture shorts presently entitled Terrifier and the Ninth Circle, for good and valuable consideration, receipt of which is hereby acknowledged, and in consideration of mutual covenants and agreements. There are a bunch of legal stuff. That's not the one I was looking for.
Okay, so that's the okay.
So okay, so the terms of property shall mean the pictures and all material collectively, the underlying material in connection with the pictures, including without limitation the screenplay, the title, the themes, stories, dialogue, and all of the other contents thereof, and the characters therein, and all translations, adaptations, and versions thereof, whether now existing or the heretofore created.
He's fucked. That's literally saying they own all of it. That's literally that's what it means.
And then it says, it brings up the thing that we talked about before. Leone asked Ruthless Pictures to permit him to produce this limited project on a one-time basis so that he could generate income while Ruthless Pictures continued seeking financing for a larger Terrifier film. Ruthless Pictures agreed to permit and license Leone to produce this limited project as a one-time exception. That's not Terrifier 2. That was
Terrifier,
one of the earlier things.
The Hallows Eve.
I think so. It was one of the earlier ones. I can't remember exactly which one.
I know we got more to discuss, but just based on that initial what you showed in the screen before that, what it looks like, he sold everything.
So that's what I'm getting to. There's a point in here where it does say something specific to the caveat of that, and I'm trying to find it. Okay, with respect to only the Art the Clown character contained in the pictures, owner agrees that as between owner and company, owner, that's Damien Leone, shall own the rights to such character. In the event any project containing such character is produced by owner, his affiliates, licensees, or assigns, the producer, which is Ruthless Studio, shall be attached to such projects on terms to be negotiated in good faith between the parties. Okay. That is the thing. He didn't do that.
That's fine, but I get what they're saying. They're basically saying that if you wanted to use Art the Clown in a different type of way, you can include us as a good faith producer. The problem is for Damien Leone is that if you go back 2 slides ago, he literally sold all of it. The movie.
Well, no, I mean, this is in the same contract.
No, I know, but the character, but they're saying, but I know, but if you go back 2 slides ago, and that was highlighted, he was saying property, character, story, everything connected to that is Ruthless Entertainment, or what that belongs to them now. Damien Leone cannot fight his way. Like this is going to be a situation where Damien Leone, if this turns out to be true, he's going to have to be like, yeah, I either misunderstood the contract, I didn't know what I was signing, or he's not going to admit to it. I purposefully said fuck you.
That they bring up a good point in this video as well. I didn't think about this. They say that there's a possibility that Leone has another contract or an updated contract that we don't know about as well. So that's a possibility too. Maybe that's why he doesn't seem bothered.
That sucks, dude, because that's exactly what happened. Well, it's not exactly what happened, but this is very echoey of the Friday the 13th situation.
100%.
This is just being addressed earlier and sooner than what happened with Friday the 13th. Listen, man, I feel for Damien Leone, because especially if he was really bad down on his luck and he had to sell it for whatever reason to get the money.
And that happens all the time.
I get it, man.
Nobody knew it was going to make any money.
But it's like, you got to fucking, if you sign something in Hollywood, especially, they're going to come after you if you don't fucking agree. Like, if you agreed to that and you took money from them. I mean, here's the thing. Like, I think Damien Leone is a good director. I hope this doesn't completely derail his career, especially with working with Terrifier. Here's what I think. I guess my hopeful outcome for the trial or for the settlement is that Ruthless says, okay, or Damien says, I fucked up. I sold it to him. I fucked up. I acquiesce. I'm not asking. I'm not countersuing. I'm not doing anything. And then Ruthless says, okay, well, we're not trying to stop the gravy train. We want to continue on in this universe
100%.
And maybe either keep him on as a consultant or maybe even a director, but then have to put in place something. But at the end of the day, you really, I mean, you kind of did fuck him over. If this turns out to be true, you did fuck him over.
Yeah, 100%. And also, dude, I think it seems to me, it seems like that's all they want. They probably want what they want their royalties. Past movies. They want to cut from those past movies that they weren't cut in on. And and now, since he didn't do it, they're going to let a court determine that. So we'll see how that turns out. But and I think that they'll let him make the movie however he wants to, considering he's so fucking good at it. And they'll just be like, but we want our cut. I mean, that's a fair thing to ask.
It's fair, but at the end of the day, you also got to look at it from Ruthless point of view. They're like, if this turns out to be true, they're like, he's a liar. He literally went behind her. He went behind her back and he started making shit that he shouldn't have been making and claiming, a complete ownership over. So you have to look at it like that too. It's like if someone sold you a car and continued driving it fucking around.
Yeah, no, 100%.
And you're like, hey, where's my car? I'm like, it's still in the shop, bro. Like, no, it's not. You're just driving it.
I will play this portion of the video because to me, this is the most damning part. Steve Barton, who and again, watch this video when you're done with the stream. It's fucking awesome. They put it together really well. But this guy, Steve Barton, he's had a lot to do with a lot of horror movies and a lot of stuff. And he's been a big part of, I don't know exactly what producer or what, but he had a large part of making these films.
Yeah.
And they asked him in an interview if the cast, or not the cast, but if they knew that this was going on when they make the movies. Listen to what he says. This is crazy.
I can't hear it.
Can't hear it?
No. Is it so? Who's this guy?
It's Steve Barton.
Okay.
He I don't know exactly what he had to do with it, but he's had a lot to do with a lot of horror movies, and he was a big part of the movie. I don't know. Again, I don't know if it was producer or what.
Okay.
But anybody who's a big fan of the franchise knows.
Okay, I can hear it now.
Of Terrifier 2. And here's what he had to say. You were mentioned in the recent suit that's going on with the whole Terrifier thing. Was that ever?
He mentioned that before this. They literally listed his name in the suit.
God damn, dude, he looks so uncomfortable. You could tell. Like he's like, I want to be anywhere but here.
And he seems like a good dude too. But check this out.
For something that came up while making Terrifier 2, was everybody aware?
No. I will tell you the only thing I will say about that again.
Sure.
If I would have known that every single thing wasn't on the up and up, I never would have lifted a finger.
Yep.
Never.
That's honest.
I just assumed everything was fine, you know?
Yeah.
Sure.
You know, who wouldn't? This is, I mean, it's like, how fucking dumb are you to do that, you know?
Yeah.
So, hey,
I agree.
Again, not my circus, not my monkeys. I was brought up. I was so
I cut off there, but honestly, that's
agree.
a perfect response.
Yeah, no, and he's 100% right. If you were working on a film and you had no idea, like, why would you even suspect or even think that something isn't like kosher? You would just went, like, I'm putting all my effort into this movie. I want to make this movie badass. I believe in the vision of the director. Everything's great. Why the fuck would you even think twice about does he have the rights to it?
That's not their job.
And he's like, yeah, what a fucking dumbass. And that's exactly the truth. Why would you do that and expect nothing was going to happen to you if this turns out to be true? Again, allegedly, I don't know. But if it turns out to be
more
true,
information could come forward.
Yeah, and you're like, oh yeah, I'm going to recruit a bunch of people to work on this film, and it's a passion project, and everyone's happy about it, but you're doing it knowingly, again, allegedly defrauding everybody, and not just the people that you sold it to. That's fucked up, dude. So
and again, just one more thing I want to read.
But one more thing I will say, and you can see it hurts other people. It's not just Damien Leone. If this turns out,
this guy was named in a lawsuit.
It hurts everybody that worked on this fucking movie.
Yeah, and again, I just want to reiterate the caveat about this. You know the old saying: if your enemy's making a mistake, let them make the mistake. There may be a reason why Damien Leone's
Prince
been
said
quiet
that
about
in the Batman album.
But I'm not going to jump to any conclusions, because there's a possibility, and who knows, that Damien has some information that it's going to be fine, because he doesn't seem bothered by it. He's talking about Terrifier 4, so
maybe so, but also maybe he's talking about Terrifier 4. And again, dude, if I were in the middle of a lawsuit alleging that I sold the rights to this particular film that has made a gajillion dollars at the box office, the last thing I would be doing is worrying about promoting the next Terrifier movie. I'd be like, oh shit, I gotta like lawyer up, go into a shell, and figure out what the fuck I'm gonna do.
Yeah,
and you could almost attribute it to some type of delusion or something, or somebody in your ear telling you, oh no, bro, you got this. No, bro, you don't got this. If it's laid out
maybe
exactly
he has an ace up his sleeve we don't know about. And again, you're not allowed to talk about ongoing litigation in a lot of cases. Don't say a fucking thing. You got this in the bag.
I'm not pointing. I don't know. I mean, it could all be bullshit. Maybe they just fucking like went to Kinko's and fucking printed out a contract and it's fake. I don't fucking know.
Who knows?
But I'm saying
weird they waited this long.
Yeah, but it sucks, dude. It sucks because Terrifier was shaping up to be a really cool, like, I mean, it already is a cool addition to the horror icons, and now it's stopped in its track because of some stupid shit like this. And that bearded dude is on fucking point. Why in the fuck would you even think twice about working on a movie that was doing so well, and think like this guy's like bullshitting?
Yeah. And again, check out the whole thing. I retweeted it earlier, so it's on our Twitter page. It's by Slasher Radio. They're with Dread Central, so watch that whole video because it breaks down.
I'm gonna go ahead and go out on a limb here. We're probably not gonna get Damien Leone on the show.
We're just being honest.
I would love to ask him to clear it. Like, hey, if he came on the show, I'd be nothing but respectful. Obviously, I don't have any. I'm not involved in the lawsuit, but I let him speak his truth. But
maybe he's working with them to make it right already, and that's why he's not worried about it.
But if this turns out to be 100% on Damien Leone, and he's fucked up, right? He got too big for his britches and thought he could get away with it. If that turns out to be 100% accurate, what happens? And then Ruthless is like, if they win, and they're like, we don't want anything to do with you, and also we don't want anything to do with your cast. Moving forward,
I think that would be stupid.
It would be stupid. I don't think they're going to interrupt the gravy train, but if they did, and they're like, we're going to relaunch it. We're going to relaunch it with like New Line or whoever the fuck or Blumhouse, which would be terrible.
Yeah,
but if they did,
it depends on if some bad blood starts to spill during the lawsuit, maybe. But it seems to be like they just want their cut. Like that's the way I see it. I could be wrong.
All right, but well, here's my question: if you were Ruthless, put Put it.
I am ruthless on the toilet.
No, you're not even close. Maybe your Viagra.
You would know.
Maybe your Viagra taking is ruthless. No, I feel like that volleyball guy. Maybe your Viagra taking is ruthless. No, but from their POV, from their point of view, if you were basically fucked out of $5,000 after something you paid for, and then you saw all this money that was being made right afterwards from this guy that was taking it on himself to claim complete sole proprietorship over this property, wouldn't you be pissed? Wouldn't you be like, no, fuck, I'm never working with that guy again? That guy's a fucking backstabbing liar.
But it is also weird, dude, that they're acting like they didn't know about these movies.
Here's what I think, dude. I was talking to my brother a couple of weeks ago about this case, and I was thinking maybe it was one of those things they bought and they didn't know, they just put it in their back pocket and they're like, yeah, I don't know what that'll be. Maybe we'll get to it.
It's an asset.
And then they just forgot about it. And then one of their,
it's hard for me to imagine them not seeing a Terrifier trailer or something.
Maybe
anywhere.
It was called something different. I don't know. I'm just saying, like, maybe it was just something they were caught up in other business goings ons or whatever, and they just forgot about it. If there's a lot going on, it could happen. I mean, you could buy the rights.
It's hard to imagine
song.
That you're a horror.
Well, maybe, but what if you bought it? You could buy the rights to a song and just forget you had the fucking rights to it.
It's possible. That would tell me they don't have their finger on the pulse of the industry at all. But I guess
if it's a corporation or if it's most of them don't. But I'm just saying, either way, it's really shitty for horror fans at the end of the day. And I feel for that big dude with the beard, man, because you could tell that it really meant something to him, and he's pretty pissed. I'm pretty sure he's pissed at Damien Leone.
It seems like it. He does look like he can powerlift a lot, though, so good for him. He looks like a strong man. Some other stuff to get to real quick because there's so much to get to. We'll keep the train rolling. Zack Snyder, and for you Snyderverse people who are hoping for a return, there's some hopity dopity. He's been doing this tour with Frank Miller, the author of The Dark Knight Returns, one of the greatest comic books in history, possibly the greatest comic book in history. Zack Snyder's been doing the tour with him and asking him questions, moderating it. And it says Zack Snyder was asked when he and Frank Miller are finally going to make The Dark Knight Returns. His answer: when they let us.
God damn, let that man cook.
Not if, not maybe, but when. So, I mean, I think we're reaching a little bit, but it's still on the cards. And why not? Why? Hey, who says they need to bring back the whole fucking Snyderverse? Like, hey, what's wrong with Frank Miller directing or Zack Snyder directing one awesome Batman film and just that?
There's nothing. No, there's nothing wrong with that. And but I think the reason why they don't do that is because of the contention between James Gunn and Snyder. Not that they personally have any contention, but there's a lot of like fans that
it's not like they don't know. Yeah,
no,
it's
yeah,
not like
they know what's going on. I think that
it'll never happen while James Gunn's in charge. I'll tell you.
No, well, listen, I think that James Gunn, and this is my opinion. Again, take it with a grain of salt. Just based on what I've seen, unless Man of Tomorrow next year in the summer makes $2 billion, James Gunn's out. I think that James Gunn is going to be replaced. It's not going to be with Snyder. Well, I don't think it's going to be with Snyder.
No.
But I don't think that James Gunn is long for the DCU. I think they're going to figure it out. I don't know, but unless Man of Tomorrow makes like $2 billion, which I don't think it's going to make $1 billion in my opinion. I think it's going to make 800 million maybe. But either way, if I were DC, I'd be like, yeah, let's have Snyder come back and do a Dark Knight and see what happens. But
yeah, like we're not going to do a universe. We'll just let him do one movie. I'd be fucking happy as a pig and shit with that. And I think he's the perfect director.
What I want to see, to be honest though, I'd like to see his. I would personally like to see Snyder's completion of his nightmare sequence that we saw in Justice League, where Superman had gone insane. It was in the future, and then Batman decides to wear a duster coat and shoot guns. I want to see that and see the completion of that vision. But
I would love to see it too. Fuck, even as an animated movie, DC's great at those. I'd love to see that story come to fruition. So Halloween the game, if you ordered the deluxe,
Mike thinking about dicks so hard licking.
I love to. They're my
licks.
favorites. By the way, almost 500 people in here. So congratulations, guys. Well done. Appreciate everybody in here.
You guys are crazy.
Time. You got to show us your dicks. So here's the little trailer for it. Here's what you get. All right, so honestly, not a lot there.
I don't
you
give
get the you get the Phantom Michael skin, Miker. That's cool. Nobody cares about just the random characters you get. I don't feel like, except for
Don't
for
you
other
wish
reasons.
your girlfriend was hot like me? That's all I see.
And then, but there is one cool thing in here. The exclusive inmate Michael Myers. You notice they
blurred
blanked
his
out his
face.
face.
So you
They
just
blurred
run
his face.
around like that. He's being filmed by VH1 and hiding his identity.
You think it's Tony Moran?
Tony
It's the
Moran.
Tony Moran.
Tony
face
Moran
look.
will claim that was technically me. If you mean it, like, I was, that's who I am.
The one original Michael Myers.
Yeah, I'm not.
He calls
I haven't ordered it myself. But that ghost Michael Myers, it looks like a Ghostbusters thing. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I don't care too much about it, but that's some of the stuff you get if you pre-order it. By the way, the biggest thing you get though is early access starting on September the 4th.
Ooh, I do like
You do a
that.
bit
I
early
do like that. Yeah, that might lure me in a little bit.
However, on September the 4th, it's not only the first day of college football, so that might have been a mistake, but more importantly, for our case, it's when we're filming with our buddy the Michael Myers Dr. Loomis videos. That'll be the weekend we're
he
filming
can
with
go
them,
away.
so
No, he can go away.
fuck you, Mike.
Well, actually, you know what? We could incorporate it. What if I was dressed as Loomis and he was dressed as Myers, and we like played the game for the first time? Since we'll be at your house, we could do it.
We could work that out. We'll have to get that. We'll have to think about that. That could be fun as fuck, by the way. Little golden eye night. So look forward to that. Scary Movie, the extended cuts coming to digital on July 21st with extended cuts and alternate cuts. Dude, we should watch this together since you haven't seen it yet.
I haven't seen it.
That should be another commentary we do together. That'd be fun. And then Ryan Reynolds says there's another Deadpool movie coming eventually. That's great news. Marvel needs it, and I need it.
Dude, I gotta be honest, man. Like, I feel like Ryan Reynolds. That's another thing I noticed on Talk of Ticks. People are not liking him.
Because the whole Blake Lively thing,
yeah, the Blake Lively thing. Like, I know, but
never make me not love Ryan Reynolds.
But no, I don't care necessarily. But I'm saying it's bleeding over into him. Because a lot of people are like, oh, look at this fucking this cuck ass bitch, and whatever. And I'm like, I don't know. I didn't get deep in the case, but I'm shocked that it's already. But the internet's like a goddamn piranha pit, dude. Like, they turn on you in a second. I don't know.
Guy defended his wife. I'm not going to argue against it.
Well, people are like, oh, yeah, Nice Pool was so much better than the rest of Deadpool. I'm like, what?
You're a silly bitch. This is funny. There was rumors going on before that Adam Driver was going to play Magneto, and then they turned into rumors.
A lot of people hated that. A lot of people hated that idea.
I don't get Adam Driver. I don't get it at all.
I think he's a good actor. I think Adam Driver
is fine.
No, I think, well, a lot of people haven't seen, like, so they base Adam Driver's performance from Kylo Ren, but there was he did a movie.
Weird body shape, by the way.
Yeah, he kind of looks like a half melted ice cream bar that's kind of solidified in the middle. No,
but like somehow still in good shape. It's weird.
No, but I mean, he's in better shape than either one of us for sure. But I'm saying no. There was a movie that Adam Driver did, and I can't remember. It was like a married. They were married or something.
Oh, him and Scarlett Johansson, I think it was.
It was so fucking good. It was so goddamn good. His range as an actor is actually underappreciated.
Yeah, like, I just don't get into
he played Kylo Ren. He played a Star Wars villain, and that's what people base it on. But as an actor, he's actually a pretty good actor.
I've seen him in a bunch of stuff. This Is Where I Leave You was a movie that he was good in. There's nothing that excites. I don't get the over like Tom Hardy, he has to be in everything thing. But it is funny. Marvel, Kevin Feige says that it's become a tradition that they Zoom with Adam Driver and ask him to play a role in a movie, and he turns them down. It's pretty fucking funny. He's like, I'll take the meeting.
I mean,
but
to be fair, I don't know if he would make a great Magneto. I mean, I could see it happening, but I don't. I know what I have to do, but I don't know that's strict to do it. I don't need Adam Driver as Magneto. Is what my but if he was cast as Magneto, it's not the worst thing.
I'm not saying he's a bad actor. It's just taste wise. It's not my taste. You know what I mean? Like I don't get into it. This news story, it's talking about anniversaries. And I must be out of my fucking mind, dude. But everybody's talking about this. RoboCop's coming back online with a new TV series.
What?
At Prime Video, 8 episodes have been ordered up.
Wow.
James Wan is producing. And it says a tech conglomerate convinces the city to place a powerful robot on its police force, a robot implanted with a consciousness. So RoboCop.
I like that. Okay.
But You clearly you don't remember. We've talked about this story 7 goddamn times. Every fucking year this story comes out.
If it happens though, it could be great.
This does seem like the most forward. They said
thank you for your cooperation. Yeah, I would be okay with this. I would be okay. Well, yeah, especially if they were gonna rely heavily on the original movie and cast a fucking dude in the actual Robocop armor. And
I don't know, Jay. I want Joel Kinnaman to come back.
Shut the fuck up.
You know, I'm Robocop, dog. I'm Robocop, dog. Don't be turning me into a robot and shit.
I mean, what I'm saying is basically I was out there trying to save my city, and then I became a robot, and I don't like it. Here's the thing about Joel Kinnaman. Joel Kinnaman sucked as Robocop. All right, there's no qualms about that. They also made Lewis a fucking dude, which made no sense either way. But yeah, if they made a TV show based on the actual Paul Verhoeven Robocop, I'd be all for it. And made it, an R-rated type of story, that'd be great.
Yeah. So I mean,
and also cast a guy like Peter Weller that's going to be able to perform, the mime type of movement that RoboCop did. That's what I do. RoboCop is such an easy movie to make. I don't understand how people fumble this. How is RoboCop so hard for fucking studios to make a sequel to it that makes sense, or a remake?
Yeah, no, I don't get it. It's just be simple. By the way, again, at the end of the show, we get to everyone's super chats and stream elements. So keep those coming. We appreciate them very much. One did pop up just now that I'm going to read here real quick because it's pertinent to what we're talking about, and it's a great fucking point by our buddy Christopher Sampson. Thank you, man. He says, "Hi guys, I must say I'm intrigued with this idea. Probably fan fiction of Glenn Powell as RoboCop."
Oh, that's a good one, man.
I can fucking see it, dude.
That could work.
Perfect mouth placement. He has the fucking mouth for it, dude.
Mm-hmm.
That would be awesome.
That actually
says, Mike, I think you should film Jay try to wrestle a greased 110-pound hog for the live event Patreon. Yeah, I'm in. I'm in. Are you,
Chris? I was married to my ex-wife. I already did that. We just didn't film it.
She was about 110.
About that.
That's about right. Appreciate you, buddy. Oh, dude, check this out. So real quick teaser, a new horror movie coming out called Buddy, starring Kristen Melody, Topher Grace, and Michael Shannon. In a horror movie.
Hey,
one of my favorite
by the way,
actors.
I'm going to throw this out there, and I know people are going to be like immediately, go fuck yourself, but hear me out.
Corey Feldman.
Hear my face out. No, I'm not going to do anything Hollywood produced unless they acknowledge that I was going to be Titanic. I was going to
do the soundtrack.
No, Michael Shannon as Magneto.
Yeah.
You can't do it though.
You can't. He
was Zod. You can't do it because he was Zod.
Ah, fuck, they do that shit all the time.
So the cross, yeah, I know, but people be like, he was Zod though, so it doesn't make any sense. Michael Shannon would fucking also
crazy Magneto.
He would be a great Magneto. Michael Shannon would be a great Magneto, and I will also point out, I think that the dude that played how do I not know his name? Scream 2, Cotton.
Oh, Cotton Weary.
Yeah, Cotton Weary.
Cotton Weary.
Cotton Weary would be a
great
God,
Magneto. What is his name? All I can think is
Liev Schreiber.
Liev
Schreiber would also be a great Magneto.
Yeah, I think he would too. Of course, he was already Saber too, so that's a little too close to cut.
But they're gonna probably cast like Adam Driver and then cast Ryan Gosling as Professor Xavier.
Dude, it's probably gonna be a fucking tween.
No, I'm kidding.
It's gonna be a tweenie bopper. All right, so here's this new trailer called Buddy.
So this is like a Barney thing.
The show with the orange unicorn.
Beat y'all's ass.
I've searched everywhere.
Buddy, I can't pet you right now. By the way,
you paused the movie.
I know, but I was to tell you that the producers they just mentioned is the production company doing the new Nightmare on Elm Street movie. Just
okay.
And there's no mention of it. It's just some forgotten show from the 90s. Yeah, but there's nothing.
Ooh. I mean,
not a lot there, but I'm scared.
Kind of cool. I think they missed the train on the Barney craze back in the day. Some of you younger folks may not know the Barney thing was everywhere when we were growing up. Barney was everywhere. That would have been the perfect time to release this type of movie. Of course, I don't know if it would have ever been allowed to be released because it would have been controversial. But what I got from that trailer, imagine this, dude. It's not like the show itself.
Right. I didn't notice that.
Well, no, that's why
that'd be fucked up.
The show itself is not produced by like PBS or whatever. It's just like a show that comes on every week or something. But all these kids are kidnapped and they're made to perform every show, by some sickos, and they're holding them hot. Maybe they could even say that these are missing kids.
That'd be fucked up.
I know. I got to get with Curry and make this movie.
Yeah. There's not a lot in that trailer though, but you're right. If that was a glory hole, that's fucking sick.
I didn't know.
But the cast is what gets me going. So I put in there there's going to be Jason Bourne news, but this has been community noted. There was originally a story where Matt Damon and Zendaya are reportedly set to star in the new Jason Bourne film, and the movie is expected to position Zendaya as the future lead of the franchise.
I said no. Get out of my face. You don't have any. You don't have any value here in my court. Listen, guys, I've talked about this before. It's not misogynistic. I'm not even Jason Bourne. They wanted it to be a new James Bond, an American James Bond, and they tried it with Jeremy Renner. It failed 100%. I love the Jeremy Renner Jason Bourne little movie they did, but it didn't work. Casting Zendaya in the movie is not going to save the franchise. Unfortunately, it was so good that people are always going to associate Jason Bourne with Matt Damon. Without Matt Damon, the fucking movie doesn't work. That's the same thing with John Wick. Unfortunately, it's the same way. Well, they did the ballerina movie trying to play like, we can play around in the John Wick universe. It just doesn't work, man.
Yeah, and again, dude, if it doesn't work with fucking what's his name? Jeremy Renner, it's not going to work with Zendaya. But again, this comes from the Insider, who, in my experience, guy seems like a huge fucking dick face. And a lot of times he's wrong about stuff.
You fight with him?
For so many reasons. But it was community noted anyway, as a lot of his stuff sometimes is. The studio has strongly denied this rumor, and there's no evidence supporting it. So there you go. Even the leaker acknowledged the studio.
Well, let me ask you a question though, and Chad can answer as well. Does Jason Bourne work without Matt Damon?
I think it could, but
but it can't. But they tried it with Renner.
Right, but that's one time. It's just like they tried to reboot Nightmare on Elm Street.
But James Bond worked right out the gate. They had Sean Connery, and then they cast what's his name? Who was the one after Sean Connery? Roger Moore? Oh no, it was the Australian dude.
There's been a bunch. Yeah, George Lazenby was in there.
George Lazenby did one film, and then it was Roger Moore, and then after that they cast Timothy Dalton.
I'm with Daniel. Alan Richardson could be a good Bourne. I think it could work with someone else. I do. I think that one didn't. But again, time and place. Like maybe today that Jason Bourne movie does better at the box office. You don't know.
Unless you're going to remake the entire fucking franchise and start fresh. Like Matt Damon did such a great job. I just don't think you can move on from it without Matt Damon.
It's interesting that it didn't work before. Dude, this is gonna fucking work. This is gonna make so much goddamn money. So much goddamn money. They are doing a Days of Thunder sequel at Paramount. Jonathan Levine directing and negotiations. Tom Cruise coming back.
Oh shit, he's coming back. Oh my god, dude.
Produced by the great one Jerry Bruckheimer.
Yep, that's another $1 billion film. That's another $1 billion film. Especially if they do it in the same vein as Top Gun Maverick, which is one of the greatest films of all time. It really is. Holy shit. Yeah, dude. Days of Thunder 2, still thundering is what they should call it.
Yeah, that'll fucking crush.
Hell yeah.
And then finally, last thing before we get to you guys, which don't leave if you're new here. These people in this chat come up with the greatest fucking shit. It's the best part of the show, to be honest with you. So wait around for that.
No, we have another. No, dude. We also have the Hellraiser.
Oh, I forgot about Hellraiser. Yeah, forgot about that. But this is just funny as fuck, dude. This is Michael Myers ruining Friday the 13th.
God damn. Is that Jason?
Oh, no, this is Jason ruining it. This is the other one.
Aeon's crazy.
He's really a sweetheart, isn't he?
Jason's like a bully in this. He's like a bully.
Hey, Lonnie.
Yeah, I have no pass.
Buddy Ronnie's on.
This is kind of sad, dude. Jason just like fucking bullied the fuck out of Michael the entire time.
That's not the one I thought it was. There's another one with Michael. That was fucking great though.
All right, well, I gotta go pee and I'll be right back.
All right, you weak bladdered bitch. I don't know what I was trying to say before that. I did not. There's an even funnier one where Michael's ruining the Jason movies. Unless I'm going crazy, I'm pretty sure there is. That's fucking gold though. That's the kind of shit you should use AI for. You know, not firing all the Disney employees. Although some of those ESPN people did need to go. Let's be honest. That's another story altogether, Batman. Let me pull up this. There is one more thing. Jay's right. I forgot about the new Hellraiser game video. I've reached the point of tonight where it's hard to type. Developer diary. Yeah, that's it. 7 months ago, 6 days ago. Okay, that's got to be the one. We'll watch that when Jay gets back. Hey, guys, Bent farted. Just in case you're wondering about Bent's butthole. He farted, just so you know. I can't wait to see you, Holly. Whew, how are you guys? Seriously, how are you guys doing? What am I drinking? I'm drinking tequila and some garage beer, which I kind of hate because I'm not a fan of the Kelsey brothers, but it's a good beer at a good price. So I drink it. I give them my money. Tomo, we talked about the new Hooters thing when it happened. Hooters is going family friendly, which is like, dude, go into what you're good at. Don't shy away from it. Now you're just a decent chicken wing restaurant. I don't understand it. What are you going to make them wear, like, hoods? Just go the other way around. Make the waitresses just wear entire like bodysuits covering their faces. It's crazy. There's nothing wrong with short shorts and beer. I mean, come the fuck on. What are we doing? That's Hooters, Jesus Christ, this is not a country. Yep. Imagine going to Hooters for a Sunday meal. I've been to Hooters on a Sunday. Football, man. You know what I'm saying? I do see, like, honestly, like I've seen kids in there with their dads celebrating their birthdays, and they make them do the hula hoop thing. It's fun. I had some great times at Hooters. I won a chicken wing eating contest one night. I did a touchdown dance celebration, which ended very poorly. You guys have heard that story if you're in the Patreon streams and whatnot. That was one of the most embarrassing moments of my life. But it happens. It happens. Jay's changing his battery. I can see that right now down below. Whoa, below. Again, so many people in here tonight, man. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out with us. We have not begun to defile ourselves, so stay tuned. But thanks for showing up, man. And if you enjoy the show, if you're new here, we do it every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern. Fully loaded. You know what I'm saying? I haven't had to pee yet. Maybe there's something wrong with me. I don't know. Maybe I'm just more of a man. Maybe that's what's going on. I did score 4 touchdowns one section. It's true. In the bedroom. Oh. Hey, Mr. Wilson. Oh, well, let me add you. It says you're on there. Hang on. There we go.
Do you love me? Do you want to be my
Take
friend?
my hand.
George
It's not
Strait,
friend,
y'all.
it's hand.
No, friend.
Hand. No, it's hand.
No, it's not, dude. I literally looked up the lyrics before we went live.
Why would you do that?
Because I love that song, and I wanted to make sure I got it right to pay respects to George Strait.
Do you love me? Do you want to be my friend?
That's what I said.
You said take my friend.
I did not say that. What the fuck are you talking
I
about?
got confused with the Tim McGraw song where he's like, don't
walking
take
on,
the
walking
girl.
on broken glass. Anyway,
Developer Diary. We got to get into it because we got
let's
a lot
watch
of
that.
stuff to get into.
We're running out of time.
Here we go.
I had this
Nasty.
conversation very briefly with Clive. I think I said to him, "What the f did you do?" And he said, I had no idea. I didn't know I was doing it.
All right, internet.
Hey, pause it really quick.
How
So if you guys are new to this, or if you guys are just tuning in, there's a Hellraiser game coming out later this year. I think it was announced it's going to come out in October. I can't remember. I think so.
I believe so.
This is they're doing this developer diary every few weeks, documenting their journey on making the game. That's what this is, by the way.
Yeah, and it looks fucking.
It looks incredible.
has, without question, made an indelible mark on horror.
Back in the 80s, when Hellraiser first appeared, it was kind of a revolution in the horror genre. Up until that point, horror franchises and horror movies were pretty one-dimensional, where it was clear who the bad guys are, who the monsters are, what their motivations are, and why they exist in the first place. Hellraiser took that concept and kind of turned it around on its head and introduced villains or antagonists of the franchise whose motivations were not as clear and one-dimensional as before.
Horror in Hellraiser differs from other types of horror mostly in tone and philosophy. You know, it's about this fusion between sexuality, pain, pleasure.
Oh.
So you could say it's essentially like a transcendence gone wrong.
I can see that man's
Desires
dick.
taken beyond the flesh or beyond
I didn't
morality.
The ideas in Hellraiser are, you know, they are big, complicated ideas.
That looks
Love,
hot.
life, death, and the whole damn thing.
Horror games are very, known for violence and gore. So when we were making our game, we tried to find what is the thing that makes us different. So when we were designing the violence, the gameplay, it was always like, make it as unsettling and disturbing as possible. We didn't want to have gore for the sake of gore. We wanted always to have something to balance it out. So when we had a lot of maybe, I don't know, dead bodies or something very grotesque, we always placed it with something beautiful.
And
Hellraiser features many different puzzles. Some of them are pretty horrific and shocking. For example, the labyrinth puzzles, they feature traps which are made of spiky and grungy metal material, and if the player is not careful, they can easily fall
Get
into
tetanus.
these kinds of traps. Some of
So it's
these
like
are
Mario.
more psychological. For example, in the labyrinth, there are many interesting scenes where we dabble into some of the more creepy subjects, such as drug abuse or suicide. And while they
It's
are
gonna be a
controversial, they were
crazy game,
integral
dude.
to our story.
So players will face different types of enemies in the game. We kind of split them in two main groups. One are human enemies. That's basically the Scarlet Church. It's a cult that kind of worships the Labyrinth Leviathan. They're your like basic human enemies. They use weapons, all kind of weapons, tactics, and like human behavior in fighting the players. On the other hand, we have the unworthy, as we call them.
So it's like Bioshock
Those
and
are
Doom.
kind of outcasts of the labyrinth, the people that failed Cenobite tests and didn't ascend to Cenobites. They're drawn
it's a
into
wiener.
Genesis configuration, and they will swarm the players from
Is
time
there a
to
dick?
time
I didn't see
and
it.
attack them.
Could've
And
been.
you kind of have to deal with them differently. One of the game systems that really emphasize our brand of horror is dismemberment of enemies.
That's
Players
badass.
will
That's
be
like Dead
able to
Space.
dismember enemies, even will be required sometimes to dismember them, to defeat them
They had to block
by
that.
using
That's like
different
that's
type
exactly
of
like Dead
weapons,
Space.
melee weapons, range
Dismembering
weapons, or
them
different
to prevent
abilities.
them from
I love the way they talk, dude. They got such
Working
cool accents.
on this game for so long, I don't think anything scares me that much, but definitely there are parts of the game that disgusts and disturbs me, and I'm actually proud of that.
Yeah.
I believe we created some moments and experiences in the game that are so unsettling that most of our team are still disturbed to look at that and
That looks great, dude.
don't want to look at that.
This is gonna be so nasty.
I discovered something about myself while doing the research about
I
all
want
the
to be a serial killer.
discomforting and horrific
Want to be
types of
Aspen.
horror. I suffer from something called trypophobia. It's a
Mm.
condition where you get sick by looking at clusters of holes or bumps.
Oh,
or like
shit.
That's the real
path
thing.
Pause that
patterns,
really quick.
basically.
Pause
So I
that.
discovered that about myself.
So
That's crazy that he said that, because have you guys ever had that happen where you're like certain things when you were growing up or whatever never really bothered you, and you're like, I'm good. And then as you get older and maybe you're exposed to it, then automatically you're like, that fucking disturbs the shit out of me. That fucking scares me.
For him, it's holes.
Well, yeah, but like for me,
Real
it was
thing.
heights. When I was younger, I never thought twice about it.
I've always
like, I know it's not the same thing, but it's like, but later on, I was like, oh shit, I'm terrified of fucking heights. I'm scared as fuck. I can't even do roller coasters really at all because I'm scared of them. Because of the heights.
Yeah,
because once you start looping on the oh shit, what if something goes wrong when you're high up? You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, trust me. I have fucking.
When we are designing it, we always ask each other, like, is this enough? Is it too vanilla? Do we want to bring it to another level? So we say, okay, let's push the limits. And then when it finally comes to the players' hands and we look at their reactions, they get really shocked and disturbed by them. And we say, oh, maybe we went too far. That said, there are scenes in the game which will push some of the buttons to many players.
This could be the most fucked up game of all time.
Yeah,
it might be.
Maybe there are like moments where the story takes darker turns, and yeah, I wouldn't say they scare me, but they get me thinking in a kind of philosophical.
That's the worst one. They don't scare me, but like, oh shit,
and things. But of course, like working on a game like Hellraiser, it doesn't allow you to remove everything. There's still some stuff that will shock or disgust me. I don't think you ever become truly desensitized to that stuff.
That's crazy.
You just, working on a game like Hellraiser, I think, come to understand yourself a little bit better. So there's a lot that's discomforting about the horror of Hellraiser, and I think that makes it very distinct compared to its contemporaries that were primarily trying to terrify or make audiences scream, you know, that sort of thing.
This is going to be one of the rare opportunities where you can play and have the agency in something which is so involved in violence and sex, and to take a central role in mixing those two worlds, which seem very touchy and difficult to mix correctly.
Dude, it looks so fucking good. I can't wait
she
for
said, put it in my butt, and she's like, you got no butthole.
Yeah, it's like, I'm just gonna smack it. I'm gonna smack it a lot. No, I'm gonna 100% pre-order this game without a doubt. I think it looks incredible. I think the team that's working on it get what Hellraiser is. They're going in to the game and making it with the fans in mind. And all of them have said the same thing, which is true about the Hellraiser franchise. I think personally is that no matter how many times you watch it, you don't really get desensitized to its kind of gross ass nature and the revulsion that happens inside that universe or inside that world of Hellraiser. So yeah, dude, I'm looking forward to it. I love that they brought back Doug Bradley, and he's going to be he also did motion capture for Pinhead, and he's doing the voice. It looks incredible, dude. This is I gotta be honest, man. Wolverine is probably Wolverine will probably win Game of the Year without a doubt. But for me, Hellraiser is the most anticipated release this year for me. And it's so cool, man. I don't know. I can't believe that we're gonna get a Hellraiser fucking game, dude. It's gonna be incredible. I mean, I don't even need these developer diaries necessarily to hype me for the game. I'm already hyped enough, but it's cool to see the direction they're going in, and they're not shying away from the material. Because a lot of studios would be like, well, we can't get away. We can't show a titty being eviscerated in the meat grinder. What? That'd be nasty. No, no. We will show it, and we will zoom in on it because we want you to be disturbed.
Halloween's obviously the bigger title. You know, like it's the bigger title, but like that game.
Well, Halloween is an asymmetrical. Well, Halloween is an asymmetrical game,
right?
That it's cool.
That's what I'm saying. Like Halloween is just it's we've seen that game so many times before. This game seems like something new and different, and like it could literally. I'm going to say it right now. I'm going to call my shot. If this game's as boundary pushing and cool as it looks, I think it could single-handedly revive the Hellraiser franchise.
It could, and I hope it does. And as far as the Halloween game that's coming out, I'm not taking anything away from that, but it is an asymmetrical horror, survival type of game where it's an online multiplayer, Friday the 13th, Dead by Daylight type of Texas Chainsaw Massacre type of game. Those are cool and they work, but this entire Hellraiser, the game, is the entire team is dedicated to bring you an amazing first not what's it called, a story-driven game, first-person story-driven game, where it's not like an asymmetric. There's no online element to it. They're focusing on a single story, and that's it. And I like that.
Yeah,
I think that's badass.
Nice Braves one. Thank you, Brian. And by the way, dude, let me throw this out there to you. If the roles were reversed, okay, if the roles were reversed, and I think this is a totally fair thing to say, if Hellraiser was the asymmetrical online
survival,
online multiplayer,
it would work.
Game. No, that's not what I'm saying. If Hellraiser was the Halloween game, and the Halloween game was this,
it would be. That's what Hellraiser I want. But that's what I want.
That's what. But I do too. But the Hellraiser game would be completely forgotten, and nobody would be speaking about it at all.
Yeah.
The only reason the asymmetrical Halloween game, which I'm excited about, don't get me wrong, but the only reason that game is being talked about is because it's Halloween.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think that Mike and I have talked about it and discussed it, and most of you guys agree. Having a team dedicate a single player campaign experience revolving around something like Halloween or even Scream would be phenomenal. If they were like, and maybe this Hellraiser game will open the door for that to happen, because it looks fucking incredible. It looks so good. And I hope it wins so many awards so that it signals to a lot of studios out there, hey, you know what? We can take horror IPs and make a great single campaign experience and really build on that. Yeah, you could do. I mean, there's so many of it you could do it with. Like Halloween would be a perfect contender. Jason, Friday the 13th would be a good one. The only thing that I wish that they, and I understand why they wouldn't do it for Hellraiser, but the only thing, wouldn't it be cool to be able to be a protagonist in the game where your decisions mattered? You know, like you would have a decision to make. Like something would happen in the story, and you would have to decide one way or the other on how to on how best to proceed. So, you know, you could save this person, or you could let this person be tortured for eternity.
Yeah, that'd
you
be
know what I mean.
I'd rather have that than puzzles. I don't like puzzles.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's so much opportunity that can happen from this game. I'm excited, dude. That game looks fucking incredible, and congrats to the team. You guys knocked it out of the park. It looks great. You guys are obviously fans. I will immediately pre-order this game when it's available to pre-order.
Yeah, it's going to be fucking great, dude. And I can't wait to figure out how we're going to cover it. But for now, we're going to cover you and your genitals in peanut butter and then lick it off. Chris Buston, because it makes him feel good, says, hey, guys, Mike, when you said you were blown away by The Odyssey and gave it a 9 out of 10, it had me wondering, what is the last movie that either you and Jay gave a perfect 10 score to? Ooh.
Well, I'm pretty sure that I gave a perfect 10 for Avengers Endgame. And I think I gave a perfect 10 for I'm pretty sure Man of Steel. But recent 10,
Deadpool Wolverine, I think, was the last one for me.
Yeah, that might be
that was perfect for me. I loved it. I think you gave that a 10 too, didn't you?
Yeah, I think so. I don't remember. Yeah, I would say I did give it a 10.
And again, it's not because of the superhero stuff. It's because of the fucking how funny.
Oh, I gave a 10 to Logan.
Yeah,
I think Logan was a complete movie. Like, there's nothing wrong with that movie at all.
That's a good question. I'm going to look into that. Percy says, have y'all seen the Billy Corgan interview when he said Kurt Cobain stole his guitar riff? Jay talked about that.
Yeah, I did.
A couple years ago, right?
It's so crazy.
Billy Corgan's fucking crazy, dude. Used it and smells like Teen Spirits. What's your all's hot horror take? Mine is 1974 Texas Chainsaw Massacre is the greatest, scariest horror movie of all time. I don't think that's that hot to take, dude. I think you're
no, that's well, it's pretty hot. Like,
it's in the top 5.
It's not. The 74 Texas Chainsaw Massacre is a scary ass fucking movie, dude. It really is.
Yeah.
It still holds up today. But I don't know. Like, for me, it's The Exorcist. I think it's the most complete horror movie I've ever seen in my life, and it scares the fuck out of you even decades later. Like it's not just the movie was shot so well and so complete. The visuals of that movie, everything about like the way it was acted, there's something about that movie that generationally holds true.
Yeah, like and as far as horror hot take, I got a lot of them. It's just hard to
horror hot take. Halloween 6 was great. There you go.
That's the truth.
Curse of Michael Myers was a great fucking movie. Go fuck yourself.
That's a great. I'm just gonna go with yours because it's a true statement. It's a true statement. Percy says, I guess mine would probably be that Chucky fucking sucks. No, I don't know. I'm just kidding. Percy says, dude, that's crazy. I did not even read that. Y'all be disrespecting my boy Chucky too much. Y'all say just kick him or punt him. But if we're being honest, I would say the same about Jason or Michael and just shoot them in the face. Well, dude, they get shot in the face and they just keep coming.
They've literally a fucking goddamn SWAT team came down in Jason Goes to Hell and shot that motherfucker up.
Yeah.
And all that happened was he influenced people so much they ate his heart and he kept on surviving. So no.
Yeah, exactly. By the way, who wins, Creeper versus Reboot Jason with all of his weapons?
Creeper wins. I mean,
yeah,
I don't want to even give it to Creeper, but Creeper literally would fuck up Reboot Jason. Reboot Jason works on his land,
bro.
Like he would survive for a while, but Creeper would ultimately win. He's like, yeah, I want that stanky ass fucking tongue you got. Like, how down bad is Creeper to even go after Jason? Like everything's rotted.
By the way, we always make the claim that it's hard with these because, like, hey, a babysitter survived Michael Myers, right? Like, a bunch of randos survived Jason. Creeper usually gets his victim,
and
like,
and he could fucking fly. So all your fucking traps, he can see them.
He at least got Justin Long, took his eyeballs.
Hey, no, play the big one. Play the big one. Play the big one.
Okay, I've never seen your name before, man, but thank you, and this is for you.
Come on now, more margaritas. Great ass.
Big time dono coming in for KC Micro Grooves. Thank you so much, man. Holy fuck.
He says, just wanted to say you guys are awesome. The stuff you do on this channel has gotten me through the shit. You've been the inspiration I need to start my own adventure. I'm 1,200 followers strong and growing on my music-centric Instagram account.
Hell yeah, man.
Dude, 1,200 is fucking crazy. That's not easy. Congratulations,
dude.
Man.
Awesome, dude. Thank you, man.
That makes my heart feel full to know that we inspired you. That keep doing it, dude. That's fucking awesome. By the way, send us the handle. I'll make sure that we follow you on the Insta. That's cool as fuck, man. And thank you very much.
Thank you.
Chimiching says, have you ever tasted your own shiz? Don't fucking lie to me. No, I have not. No. That's the opposite to the last question we got. That's the complete opposite. No, Jay is being very quiet and I'm starting to worry.
I mean, when you jack off and you're like trying to clean your shit off
and with your tongue?
No, like if you wipe your shit off and then you forget to wash your hands.
Would you just finish and pick up a pizza roll?
I didn't get like no, I never done that.
I thought you were serious for a second. I didn't know how to react.
There's fetish. There's like fetish sites for that, but
no, dude. I some people do that. They actually.
I know it's called snowballing.
Oh, that's a different thing. That's when she spits. But some people will like do that, and then like I don't even want to go into it. It's disgusting. But no. Austin Kate said, "Hey guys, he's been the same guys." Probably. Friday is my 25th birthday. Solid age, Austin. And it's been a 3-year tradition to get a birthday shout out from Loomis and Chalice. Love you guys. Also, Mike, you see the Pac-Man Blink collaboration at San Diego Comic Con exclusive. Unfortunately, I did. But dude, Blink's merch and stuff always has sucked. I love that band, but it has. Also, Jay, what's an underrated comic book series? Just things got me fucked up.
I don't.
European juice?
No, I was gonna say Maximum Carnage, but everyone knows that. Yeah, I don't know. I really can't give you one off the top of my head. Age of Apocalypse. Everyone, fuck, I don't know, man.
Power Rangers versus Nightmare on Elm Street was pretty dope. That was a good one. That was a good one. I like that one a lot.
Sorry, man. I don't know.
But hey, man, this is Dr. Chalice, if you couldn't tell. And at birth 25, solid age. You've been drinking for a while. Your liver is seasoned. And, just go out. I'll give you permission to be Dr. Chalice for a night to celebrate the occasion. Put on a white coat and start counting the rings. That's how I don't know if everybody knows that, but that's how you tell how old a woman is. If she lets you, make sure you get consent first, and then you take you get the idea. You just count the rings.
I mean, yeah, happy birthday, Austin. You made it to 25 years. What the fuck can they do? Go be a goddamn contributing member of society. You dumbass. Go get a goddamn ice cream cake from Dairy Queen. And stop asking for random people to give you a shout out on the birthday. But good luck.
I like the dark gravelly part at the bottom of the ice cream
goddamn
cake.
mouth up and get your hepatitis checked.
By the way, it's good at your 21st birthday to get a STD check. I know I didn't. Silent happy birthday, by the way, man.
Happy birthday.
Silent Evil 999 says, watch Aliens over the weekend for its 40th anniversary. It's an okay movie.
Shut the fuck up, dude.
It's adequate.
Goddamn mouth up.
James Cameron did the bare minimum effort.
Oh my god, this guy's rage baiter. He's a rage baiter. Shut the fuck up. Take your Silent Evil and put it in your asshole and then fucking choke on it. No, you're not telling me that.
Golf clap. It's no Christopher Nolan Odyssey. I'm
so
sure.
He gets a. Oh my. Yeah, Aliens kind of was okay. James Cameron did a good. Shut the fuck up, Silent Evil. Shut the fuck up. You're a dumbass. If you think that James Cameron's Aliens was just a passable film, it's just passable. Jesus Christ. Put your pom-poms away, Sally.
Austin says, watching movies in Infinity Vision in the 80s meant you had at least 2 hookers with fat tits, an 8-ball, LSD, 100 Taco Bell tacos, various fireworks, and some Rocky Mountain moonshine made by Mountain Man. We used to be a proper country. Dude, that is just such a well-crafted fucking sentence.
I know.
Like, that's like...
That sounds like the opening of a book at Barnes & Noble's. like Austin, it would be titled My Life, Growing Up in the 21st Century.
No notes, bro. No notes.
Yeah, dude. I don't know what to tell you except good on you. Good on you.
Well done. Well done. Cody G says, my guy's turning 40 dicks today. I mean 46. Thank you for the time you put in on the show for every week. I look forward to it. Also, always. So Chalice Loomis, when does the Dutch oven go too far? By the way, happy birthday.
Hey, happy birthday,
also
man.
Sweet age, pal.
46 does feel good. When you make it to 46,
life.
Like you have life. Did you say no
life?
You
know life, like K.
Oh yeah. No, I thought you were like no life.
I've never. Some girls are into that. Some of the girls that I frequent establishments outside the Piggly Wiggly, they pay you. But it goes too far probably every time you do it. To be honest, because I've had a bitch try to cut me for that.
I think
you don't do disgusting. It. You don't do it.
It's like, hey, I fought it. I'm gonna wrap your goddamn face up in this blanket and make you smell my asshole. I think it's disgusting. If you Dutch oven your woman, stay single.
If you guess what I had for lunch, I'll give you a lollipop.
It's so goddamn nasty. It's like, hey, look what I did. I farted. I toot it on your mouth. It's so nasty.
By the way, I got bitch backwards. I meant to say, I was thinking like when someone says I'm gonna cut a bitch, so that's why I got to
shut the fuck up, you bear defender. Of course he would say that.
Brian Cruzel, thanks, buddy. Says, hey guys, can Dr. Loomis serenade us with eloquent lyrics of Bloodhound Gang's hit
No
Bad Touch?
Put your hand on my pants and I'll bet you feel nuts. I know the songs. A bunch of very untalented musicians dancing around in their monkey costumes and saying, I like to have sex and put your hands down my pants and I'll bet you feel I don't care. I don't care.
I just saw the second part of that, Brian. I did give the background track. I didn't dance, but I gave the background track. That's all I got. John Shang, welcome, sir. Thank you, man. He says James Gunn is the kind of director who would throw Batmite into a Batman movie and give it a lot of screen time.
Dude, you are on 100% point. If you guys don't know, check out Batmite. Go ahead and Google that. Yeah, you're right. He would. And listen, I don't hate James Gunn. I don't think that his movies are bad. I think that James Gunn does make good movies. I think that James Gunn is great in of DCU or the DC universe. No, thank you. I don't think that is the appropriate guy. But
yeah, I'm in agreement with you. I just want him to make original movies because he would do some shit like that, or Condiment Man, or some shit like that. Dave McCrae rocks. We got a Dave McCrae fan. He says, "Will Dave McCrae be an option in the Freddy Krueger new actor?"
Listen, I'd be fine with Dave McCrae being cast as Freddy Krueger.
I'd be so psyched for him
in a new iteration of Nightmare on Elm Street. I think Dave is he's a good guy. He's got acting experience, and he's Canadian, so he's beloved for some fucking reason. But I'd be fine with Dave doing that. And he had his fan film that came out a couple of years ago, and he did great. But yeah, he's got to get off the infatuation with shadows. All right, like you can't be. Like if you got cast as Freddy Krueger, he can't be like going to the director and be like, I really liked it a lot, but you got to have more shadows when I'm like
more blue
premiering.
Light. Yeah, blue light. We're friends with Dave. He's a nice guy. We love that guy to death. So we'll put it on there and we'll put it to an audience vote.
I will. I 100%. I will. Yeah, we'll consider Dave McCrae.
But by the way, Dave McCrae, I just want to say thanks for sitting the stream element. No, we appreciate Dave McCrae because we know it was you.
Is that your alt account, you motherfucker?
I'm just kidding. Man, tomorrow says, if it wasn't Affleck, then who would be your guys' dream Batman cast for Snyder's Dark Knight? I'd say let Josh Brolin or John Hamm take a shot. I fucking love John Hamm, dude. Today I went to Walgreens and a tech was outside smoking a cigarette, and I thought, damn, that was Jay once.
Thanks, man.
That was Jay once.
Yeah, I did do that quite a bit.
So I drive by sometimes, and Jay would just be outside there like,
like, what are you doing? It's like, it's a Saturday. It's like, nah. Who would be a good Snyder Dark Knight?
I'd say Alan Ritchson for sure, because he's got the gigantic body type. But I like yours better. I like John Hamm the best. I love that guy. It's fucking great.
I got to go with Josh Brolin, dude. I think that Josh Brolin would, well, either Josh Brolin or the guy that played, and I can't think of his name. And this is going to be extreme. You guys are like, what the fuck, Jay? But the dude that played, in Tombstone, Ike.
Michael Biehn?
No, Ike.
Oh, Ike. Fucking, I'm gonna get my lines crossed. I don't know.
He was the blind. No, he was the blind guy in the horror movie.
Oh, Stephen Lang.
Stephen Lang. I think Stephen Lang could do a good.
He's too tiny. He's too tiny.
So is Michael Keaton.
Huge. Yeah, but dude, The Dark Knight Returns is specifically gigantic.
True. That is true. So you need a big buff dude. All right. Well, all right. Go fuck myself, I guess.
Percy, another hot take. Leon the Professional is the greatest action hitman film of all time. I disagree. I think Leon the Hitman and the Professional, and this is no shade to you because a lot of people love that movie. I watched it because everybody told me I had to watch it, and I was fucking disgusted by it, dude. I think that director, Luc Besson, is a fucking pervert, and I think he married a child. And I think that entire movie is about an imaginary relationship about wanting to fuck a teenager. So, like, I can't stand that movie.
I didn't know we were on hard copy.
Sorry, that movie makes me sick, dude. I think it's fucking pedophilic as shit. But not to you, because a lot of people love it. But for me, I fucking hate it. Do you ever?
Fuck no, I didn't watch that because it's pedophilic. I know what the story is. I just never watched it.
Yeah, I can't do it. I want to see another Cobra Kai series with a young Johnny set in the 80s joining Cobra Kai and having Kreese as a sensei and him slowly embracing the
that actually would work. I personally, I think they should give it a rest for the Karate Kid thing. Let it percolate a little bit. Let it grow.
Yeah, they did a lot.
Yeah, they did a lot. Kind of let it have its moment and then come back to it in a few years. But your take is that I would love to see that series, like a young Johnny Lawrence, doing that and the whole thing taking place in the 80s.
Yeah,
it'd be cool. Yeah,
I like it, dude. Charlie Sheen was supposed to be Karate Kid, and his dad made him.
I watched that interview.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
He'd been good. Feet Meat, great name. Says, I'll take Loomis to the candy shop. I'll let Chalice lick the lollipop.
You're so goddamn gay. You're so gay.
Nah, but for real, who is most likely to make a banana disappear, Loomis or Chalice?
Chalice.
Me.
Yeah.
Like,
he does it constantly.
$20. $20.
Look at him hoarding himself on the goddamn side of the road.
The banana was always my favorite tricks or runt. Is the best flavored runt. AJ says original Halloween 2 1981 script took place in an apartment high rise like a year after 78 Halloween with Laurie living in the city in a fancy tall apartment, and Michael somehow comes and kills his way up to Laurie's room. I wanted to see this so bad.
Dude,
yeah, dude.
That would have been badass. That would have been amazing.
John Carpenter turned that into Someone's Watching. I can't remember the name. Something like Someone's Watching, but he ended up using that concept for another movie.
Yeah, dude. I think dude, imagine that, like the next iteration of Michael Myers or Halloween, where it takes place inside of an apartment complex. That would be fucking crazy. That'd be cool as shit.
The name of the movie is Someone's Watching Me. Like, he did make that movie, and it was really good.
I'd be all for it. Yeah. So, I was going to ask you, is Evil Dead Rise better than Evil Dead Burn?
Yes, in my opinion.
Oh, so you see. Apartment complexes and high rises are where we're at.
Yeah, I felt like Evil Dead Burn was like a Ed Hardy Evil Dead movie, like with bedazzled.
To be honest, I still can't wait to watch it.
Yeah, it didn't do it for me, dude. KC Microgroove says Insty handle is at KC Microgrooves. Guys, do us a favor. If you got your phones on you, go subscribe to this awesome motherfucker. Inspired by Wham, which makes me feel fucking awesome, makes us feel fucking awesome. Go give him a subscribe. He said literally made me cry. See, fucking just kind guy. It's never homo, it's always homo. Also, Loomis, get off your lazy ass and catch Michael already.
Get off your lazy ass and vote in goddamn politicians that will give me goddamn funding. Goddamn Casey Microgrooves.
I can't get no help.
You're talking about your penis.
Let me I'll read this one while I do that real quick, because I'm gonna go subscribe to you real quick.
What an
Joe.
asshole. I do you a favor of talking to you, and then you insult me in 5 seconds. You're like, hey, get off your ass. Go catch Michael Myers. I've been trying to, and the government says, oh, no, we have to cut funding. So you can't go after Michael because he's misunderstood. I was like, it's the areolas that he slices off in the goddamn babysitter's window misunderstood. And they're like, oh, don't get political here. But political where? I'm losing my mind out here on the streets of Siam.
Just subscribe to you, brother. Joe says, hey guys, not to be a downer, but you guys helped me a shit ton since I've stopped sharing, didn't I?
You have stopped sharing. Oh, no.
I apologize. Let me get back into that real quick. Here we go. Get right inside of it. Yeah, it feels good, doesn't it? I know it does. It feels good to me. Joe says, hey guys, not to be a downer, but you guys helped me the shit ton since my mom was diagnosed with Alzheimer's. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. She got diagnosed when I was 19, and all the Halloween and Halloween Kills videos got me through a lot, and I still watch every video. Love you boys.
Hey, thank you, Joe, man. That sucks, dude.
That's the but I will
prayers
say
to your mom, man. Prayers to your mom.
Yeah, 100%. And that's the kindest thing someone could say to us, man. Jay and I went through, like, when we were starting this channel, a lot of shit from a lot of places. And to be at a point now, and we started to feel this a few years in, but like literally the feeling of that never changed. A lot of dumb shit that we do here. We were just talking about Chalice sticking a banana in his ass. So I get it. But also the fact that people can be going through hard times and this puts a smile on their face. It's probably kept us doing this channel as long as we have. So
yeah, man.
Love you, man.
I'm sorry about your mom. Prayers, man. I'm sorry.
Absolutely. Mana Tomorrow says, you guys missed my last stream element. Well, fuck you, man. I'm just kidding. He's the fucking best. We did do that one, man. Okay. this one. What's up, Mike and Jay? I hope you guys had a great weekend. After the Crystal Lake news over the weekend, I binged Friday the 13th part 2 through 8. Robocop could really.
What are you doing?
Dude, that is good. And I also, by the way, did you notice he started at part 2? That's the smart play, because we've all seen.
Guys, I know this is going to come out of left field, but after Friday the 13th part 1, I don't give a fuck about his mom. I always start at part 2.
Me too.
Is that weird? Is that weird? Is that like it can't just be me.
No, I wants me Jason, like that guy who's weird and drinks too much. Like me always uses me blade. Me always starts with Friday the 13th part 2. That's what me always does. Also, Robocop could really be a deep story if taken seriously. That's a really good point.
Well, I think that they tried to do that a little bit with the original Robocop, right? With Paul Verhoeven. There's a moment in that movie, and I got teary-eyed even as a youngster, even today, when he's walking through his old house, and you hear this this AI completely emotionless realtor talking about this house that he can purchase, and he's walking through, and he's having these flashbacks of a life that he can never have again. Like 100%. Like, I mean, I was like, you could have leaned into that without a doubt and made
it's
it
actually a really dark story. Like,
it's a very dark story.
Really. Yeah. So I'm in agreement with you there, man. Where were we? That was the one. Man Tomorrow says, you guys missed my last stream element. It was right before the second one. It might sound crazy, but I'm really hoping for Lee Pace as the new Freddy.
Ooh,
I
dude.
love it.
Oh my God, dude. Yes. Lee Pace, dude, as Freddy Krueger. Dude, that he's going in the list. Lee Pace will go in the list.
That's an all-timer in my opinion. I'll say it right now. Like, he'd be fucking great, dude. He's got this awesome.
And Lee Pace will take that check. And Lee Pace will take that check. Woo!
God damn, that's beautiful. That might be one of my top 5 favorites, man. Great point. Thank you, man, and thank all of you guys.
But we're gonna go into the super chats on YouTube in just a second. But I have to go
first.
Pee.
Jay's got to pee again. I can always sense it. We can smell our own. I'll get us kicked off with KC Microgrooves, who's become a YouTube member. Thank you, man. I just became a member to you. I just give you my member. I just subscribe to your Instagram. Don't forget to subscribe to him on Instagram. Georgia Boy 4, member for 2 months, saw Odyssey in 7mm IMAX today. It was so freaking well. Fuck you, dude. Because I want to do that. I saw it in I saw it in like the RDX theater or whatever. Fucking, and again, dude, that is a movie. I know a great movie when it's a great movie because I want so badly to go back and watch it again. And it's 3 hours long. And I'm like, I just want to go experience. I keep seeing the memes, like the one with Robert Pattinson's like blinking. He's like, let's get these beggars out of here. And he like does that weird thing. And or the Sirens song where Matt Damon's like screaming. No spoilers, I'll stop. But it's fucking, dude, it's amazing. I really do want to see it in IMAX, but I hear they're all sold out. Cody Goodson. I'll go back to that one when Jay's back, brother. Cheney says, got my Doomsday tickets. I don't give a damn about people's opinions on it. Already got to see that. And I'm seeing Clayface. It's a good year for movies. Hopefully to get to play Halloween with y'all. Yeah, I'm hoping to God we can figure out Jay's internet situation, dude, and be able to play that game along with Hellraiser. We got to figure out something. It's got to happen. Got to bang, bang, bang the drum. But yeah, I'm gonna see it too, dude. Even if I'm like really jaded on all that shit, I'm gonna see it too. I'm right there with you. Stomach says, let's get some goddamn wham up in here. Always happy when I'm drinking and watching y'all talk shit and entertain us. I'm having a stroke. What is y'all's best theater experience? I'll ask Jay this when he comes back, so make sure he gets his take on it as well. For me, the worst was my wife and I went to see Saw 3. I think it was Saw 3, and we're sitting in the theater, and we're alone in this shitty Winchester movie theater, and we're watching it, and there's a couple in front of us who sat right directly in front of us, and I'm pretty sure they were like jerking each other off or some shit like that or something. They're being weird as fuck. But the dude lights a cigarette in the theater, and we could say, like, that motherfucker's smoking right now. This is crazy. And then he reaches over out of nowhere in the middle of the movie and hands us his popcorn bucket and goes, y'all want some popcorn? And I was like 19 or some shit at the time. And I was like, thanks, man. And I literally took a handful of his popcorn and ate it because I was just so fucking awkward. and I was pretty sure that guy's jizz was in it, and I was really uncomfortable. So that was probably my worst. I don't think it gets any worse than that, personally.
Sure.
Yeah. What's your worst theater experience?
When someone threw a used condom in my face.
That didn't happen. You're not Jodie Foster.
No, it didn't happen. I think it wasn't my worst experience, but I guess it was the most demasculine type of experience for me is when I thought I was going to go see a standard horror film, and I didn't have any expectation that this movie was going to fucking make me be like, nah, fuck that. I went and seen The Ring. And that's what I was like, what the fuck? The entire, like, that, I had to pull out all the tricks. I had to act like I was sleeping. I wasn't interested in the film. It scared the shit out of me. It was The Ring.
So you never had just someone being an asshole in a theater like that you were in? I've had that multiple times.
No.
Fucking lucky for you, dude. That's the fucking worst. Also, by the way, I was saving these ones for you. Cody Goodson, good man, says, Jay, better stop harassing my client, Thomas Thompson. We're very close to filing a complaint for racism at our job here at the law office. It's Dick and Knut.
What the fuck are you talking about, Cody? You fucking weirdo.
I've done nothing.
Get off Blue Sky and join the world.
Let's see here. Derek says, Mike and Jay, can you please become my dads? Already done, sir. I'll file the paperwork today.
I knew you were my son when I looked at your face. So confused in your PFP.
He looks like a guy I'd have a beer with. 100%. We'll go put sticks down in the rollerblade park and watch people fall over them like in Big Daddy. It'll be great.
You missed? Did you get all the other ones?
I got except for unless.
Okay, so we're all caught up. We're caught up. Okay.
Yeah, we're up there. We're up there. Cheney's just saying he's going to see Doomsday. He's going to fuck, and he wants to play Halloween with us, which we will figure out. It will happen. We will have sex in your car again. It will happen. Michael Parton says, I'm hyped for Doomsday. I'm dressing up as Cap with the shield and mask, and I'm singing the theme all the way to the theater. Dun, dun, dun,
Yeah,
dun, dun.
that's going to get
Just don't do it in the theater, all right?
Michael, don't get arrested. You don't.
Just don't do it in the movie. We all see you. You're dressed up. You're happy. Just don't sing at the theater.
Dun, 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 dun. That's Robocop. What am I doing?
Break the Frame Comics. Thanks, man. Very much appreciated. He says, hey, boys, so excited for the stream. Jay, you were talking about Absolute Batman last week. I make motion comics, and I just finished the first storyline. You can sit back and enjoy the whole comic with SFX and voice. What a great idea for
That's
a YouTube
amazing,
channel.
dude.
Go
That's
subscribe
amazing.
to that shit. That's fucking beautiful, dude. That's honest to God, that's a cool ass idea.
Thank you, man. Yeah, Absolute Batman, Absolute Superman, great storylines that came out of DC. If you guys haven't checked those out, please do check those out. But if you've gone the extra step and made it animated, that's even better. I'm waiting on the animated actual film from DC Studios of Absolute Batman or Absolute Superman at some point. It's great. It's a great.
Give him a
fucking
green
read.
suit and make it animated. That's where my brain went. Bradley Champagne, member for 9 months. Thank you, man. We had a baby together.
You dumbass. It's champagne.
Shut up.
He said champagne.
Champagne. Love you too, man.
Mike would be that drunk guy. I'm like, hey, somebody just sent you champagne.
said-
He'd be like, champagne.
Drake, no one can hear us. I fucking said it that way on purpose. Shut up.
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ. Jordan, H kills Michael, 22 Leatherface. The Netflix one. Baghead Jason locked in the room. Who's walking out?
H kills Michael.
Yep, I'm in agreement. with that.
H kill.
He was
literally
badass,
he killed the fucking fire department.
He was fucking
Like, yeah,
badass.
like you
It
can
is
say
the
what you
one.
want about H kills. I liked Halloween Kills, dude. I actually enjoyed that movie, but he fucked up
I
that
enjoyed
goddamn
Michael.
fire department.
Yeah.
The worst thing about that film is that they put that in the trailer for everyone.
Mhm.
I wish they had just kept that shit secret.
Dude,
like
same.
they could have showed so much more of the movie and kept that part of the movie, which is at the very beginning, secret. Oh my God, it was so fucking good.
Yeah, you're 100% right. That was a mistake. Eric the Hess, rough week so far, but lucky to have my Wham fam lift up my spirits. Loved all. Eric, you're a beautiful
Hey.
soul. fucking always awesome to see your face. So don't let, hey, there's got to be bad weeks if there's going to be good weeks. You know what I'm saying? It's got to happen.
Yeah. Just make sure that your Lauren Lavera poster is cleaned off and you're good.
This will be the week she responds to the DMs, bro. It's going to happen. We love you, man. Midwigger. That's a Midwest wigger, if you don't know. It's a wigger who lives in the Midwest.
We'll just get all like fancy about it.
You can say that. It's okay. It's
yeah, but you're like, it's a Midwest
Midwest wigger. A wigger from the Midwest.
All right, we get it.
Halloween Kills is the most rewatchable movie ever. It is very rewatchable because like Michael's on a fucking tear. Like the rest of the movie might suck shit.
I thought. Listen, the David Gordon Green trilogy, Halloween 2018 was phenomenal. It was so good. Halloween Kills. I know there's some controversy around that film. I thought that movie was awesome. I think they did a great job with unleashing Michael and letting him have his moment. It is very rewatchable. I do agree.
Great point, my friend. And then there was Midwigger again. All the Avengers Doomsday memes are crazy. Thor looking at his team lineup, and it looks like LeBron and the 2018 Cavs in the finals. They are cooking. they got the whole.
I mean, team, you gotta, listen. You want glory, but there's going to be pain going forward. like I can win. I can fucking win with the team I got. But Jesus Christ, look at the other team.
That's the truth of life. Why am I reading these, Jay? This is your job. This is your.
Well, all right. Where are you at?
7:97, 8:42 p.m. with Daniel Torres. I can see you concentrating so hard, dude. By the way, dude. No, before you say anything, you know what came on in the car the other day? Katie has a Syria.
You just like pulled me out of my shit.
Bitch, before I prison suck you. Notice I said suck.
He said prison suck. That's like extra. A lot of people will pay extra for a prison suck. You said prison suck, you nasty bitch.
That was the last second thought too. That was
That's so fucking gross. Anyway, what?
It's so pay good money for that. I was in the car the other day.
Like fucking lean would come out of your mouth while you're sucking it off. Prison suck. Anyway, what?
Like, wait, what? Promise? Katie has Sirius XM in her car. And I was like scrolling through the stations. I was driving by myself, going to get some Dairy Queen or some shit. And you know what came on the fucking radio, man? I flipped it and it was like
DMX.
No, it was Tom and Tom sitting under the electric blue. Electric.
Oh, electric
blue.
Ice House. I don't remember.
I don't know the band, but we always used to listen to that when I was at Jay's house back in the day playing Halo. I'd be like, dude, play the song. He was like, I don't want to. I'm like, dude, play the fucking song. It gets me in the mood. And then we'd be sitting there playing Halo, listening to Electric Blue.
Electric Blue. I think it's Ice House. Yeah, dude, that's a great fucking 80s song.
Great
song. That dude literally was trying to play guitar on a rooftop, trying to be David Bowie with his whole band, and it was badass to watch. It's a great song. It's a great song.
Yeah. Good. It puts me in the mood.
Blue. Yeah.
Electric Blue. All right. You didn't read that one.
Okay. Daniel Torres got my ticks for Doom. You gotta, listen, we're in the summer. You gotta make sure the ticks get out.
In the summer.
He's got his ticket for Doom. Hyped. Mike, we hate you 3000.
I know. It's not easy. It's not easy to be a man who stands on his beliefs. But here I am.
What you're telling me is there's not an actual Dr. Doom that's actually wreaking havoc in an alternate universe. What you're telling me is that when I watch that shit on film, that's not real life shit happening.
Yeah. Like the Odyssey. They did it. They made it happen. What's your excuse now?
I haven't watched it.
Well, you will.
I will. Yeah, I will. It's like, do you bleed? Like, what if you just like, yeah, I will, maybe, I don't know. Flew off. Andromeda 1741. Slenderman, there are aliens in my backyard. Please tell me what to do. All right, calm down. First off, take a breath. Breathe through your nostrils. Breathe out through your mouth. Look over there at them aliens and say, Hello, you all right? You want a sandwich? Maybe a bologna sandwich? Maybe a cheese sandwich? Things are hard, rough around here. Me may only be able to offer you a cheese sandwich. If they look at you in some type of evil way, lock the door and call the police station. Otherwise, you're fine.
Prison suck them. Give them
No,
prison
nobody
suck.
gonna suck them out. What you talking about? Just calm down. It's not all. It's not emergency. Let's not hit the red beacon. Yeah, dude. If you saw aliens in your backyard, like for real, what would you do? Would you be like if
what's
you
up,
were
dude?
like just
Don't
like,
look
if
at
you
Twitter.
were, if
We're
it was
actually
like 3 a.m. It was like 3 a.m. and you got up to get some water or whatever, or maybe go and raid their fridge and get like the leftover chocolate cake, and you're like sitting there shoving shit in your face, and you look out, and you see an actual goddamn gray, like what, a gray alien, like a gray.
I would try to do intercourse with them like that.
No, you wouldn't. Would you freak out? Or you'd be like, I'm gonna go out like this is
I'd be scared as fuck.
But this is like a once in an opportunity life.
I try to shoot them.
You don't have a gun, you liar.
That's not true. I send my dogs out.
Would you go?
Don't make me get my gun. I'll turn you down.
No, dude. Honestly, I would go outside and be like, "Hey, what's up?"
I was like, "Oh man, you want a cigarette?"
Like, yeah, hello. No, I would do. I would do the whitest thing. I'd be like, "Hello,
how's it going?
Hey,
are you flowing?"
I would just, hello, and they were like, "Hey, I'm like, I'm like, do you want a beer?" I'm like,
to be honest, we would all fucking run for our lives.
I really wouldn't. If I were drunk already, if it was like if I was hungover,
you were drunk, that's different.
If I was hungover, I'd be like,
yeah,
I don't give a fuck. Like, yeah.
You guys have any?
I'd be like, come on. I was like, come on inside. We'll talk about it. Midwigger.
Yeah.
Chalice and Loomis, did you all get your PhD from the same school as Dr. Doom? Why is he hiding on everyone? I bet you got Michael to pick on him. Now he is mad.
I got I didn't get it from the school of Dr. Doom. I got it from the school of Dr. Poon. That's where I got my PhD, from the school of Dr. Poon.
Basically, he paid for a piece of paper that said he was a doctor.
Of Poon.
Written in crayon. No, I got my goddamn, shut your goddamn dirty ass hepatitis breath up.
Poon.
I got my degree from NYU. That's right. I went to NYU.
Not catching Michael.
It doesn't even spell that.
Checks out. You look it up.
You know what checks out your hepatitis.
That's not even a venereal disease. That's just a thing that happens to people sometimes.
You look like a venereal disease.
That happens to
people. You look like a smashed pancake.
You seen my dick?
Austin, Jay, whose body cam footage would you want to watch most? Oh, that'd be crazy. Robocop, Judge Dredd, Mahoney, or Maniac Cop? Damn. I 100%. I would love to watch Carl Urban's Judge Dredd body cam footage. That would be fucking sick, dude. Like Judge Dredd's body cam footage would be insane. Robocop would be very quick and easy. Mahoney or Maniac Cop. Judge Dredd, without a doubt. And then he says, Mike, we need you. We need a send in funny vid stream.
We do. We need to do that. Maybe for a Patreon night or something, Austin. That would be fun as fuck. I'm gonna go with Judge Dredd as well because that would be wild. That'd be wild as fuck. I got pee. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Pee time.
Midwigger, Bear was the villain. Bro had no game. Fuck Bear. I agree. I think Bear was Bear. So he's talking about Obsession, the film, the horror film Obsession. Bear was a pussy bitch, dude. I never there was nothing about me that when I watched that movie to go to defend him. And as far as him being a villain, I can see it. He was a bitch, dude. I don't know. He was pretty bad. We have also Midwigger says Alexis Myers is gay, but is related, but is he related to Michael? I don't know. Maybe I have no idea who that is. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know who that is. Michael Barton, I really hope they show Clayface's true form, regardless if it's CGI slop. Also, from what I heard, James Gunn could direct Batman, and that scares me. I think they're going to show his actual true form, which if you guys want any indication of what that might look like, go and watch the Batman animated series, where it's like this creature, monstrous body that's made up of mud, essentially. Batman the animated series will give you an idea of what Clayface looks like without in his human form. I think they'll do that. And then as far as like James Gunn could direct Batman, I don't think he's going to direct Batman. I think that James Gunn's a little scared.
I think he's scared of Batman, dude.
I don't think he's. Yeah, I think that Batman scares him fundamentally. He's not gonna fuck with Batman. We have midwigger Michael Levy versus Freddy.
So listen, Michael Levy seems like a really nice guy. He's done a lot of cool shit.
Who's that?
Involved
I don't know who that is.
Terrifier stuff as well.
Oh.
I saw. I just. For me, it's a what do you call it? Impersonation thing. I don't. Yeah. I think best of luck to the guy. I hope he gets exactly what he wants.
Michael Parton, when is Ned going to be the Hobgoblin? When he loses weight?
Yeah, I don't see that at all, dude. Ned is the
like
Hobgoblin.
Ned leaves. Which, by the way, if you guys don't know, in the comic books, in the Spider-Man comic books, Ned becomes Hobgoblin. But this is a fat fucking Ned, and until he loses weight, he's not gonna be Hobgoblin. I don't know. I mean,
that is true.
I mean, could they make a fat Hobgoblin? Yeah, for sure.
I don't know. I don't see.
Andromeda. England should get final say on New Freddy. I don't know, man. For real though, because Wes Craven made Freddy Krueger.
Yeah, dude, he's not a producer. I mean,
you know, obviously Wes Craven's dead. Robert Englund was a great Freddy Krueger, but this is the problem, I think, for a lot of older fans. You got to move on.
Hey, quit.
You have to.
Ella, come here.
You have to at least expect that new actors can take their places, and having Robert Englund be like, I'm going to approve the next. That's just stupid.
Like, dude, he could be like, I want fucking, you know, like mini me from Jackass to play him. Like, that's, yeah, you can't do that.
But I will give credit to Robert Englund for one particular thing. I remember when they asked him about the Nightmare on Elm Street 2010 remake and why it did so bad, and he even admitted, he's like, well, they had just announced the Blu-ray release of my films when that movie was coming out. So a whole generation of people that didn't even know who Freddy Krueger was saw my shit before they saw Jackie or Haley.
Yeah. Which, and I give him credit for that as well. By the way, we did miss super chat from Immortal. Do you guys think they will need an Iron Man variant to stop Dr. Doom? Also, we need an Avengers review in person like the old days. I think that, yeah, I would like to do that as well. I think that would be fun.
But we've done Avengers.
No, like the new Avengers movie, like in person.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think that here's my prediction. I think that at some point they will try to use some type of like an Infinity Stone or something to go back in time to nab Iron Man, Robert Downey Jr. to combat Dr. Doom, because the technology will be so crazy, this out of control Tony Stark. They'll be like, we have to go back to get Tony Stark to fight Tony Stark.
Yeah, I can see it. I can see it. Like
that. We have Jordan. Raimi's Spider-Man suit, still the GOAT. It looks good, bro. It holds up to today.
It's the best one.
All those raised webbing, it looks so fucking good. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. You have to give respect. Johnny, Utah, get me too. Hey, gays. Watching The Long Walk, I think it's pretty fucking good. Way better than Scream 7 for sure.
What's not? What's not?
For sure.
Everything's better than Scream 7.
Loomis, give me coming out of there, yaha. What?
Coming to yaha. It'll save Silverman.
I'm not doing that for you, John.
Have to is the rules. This is in Geneva Convention.
Coming out there, yaha. That's what you got. I'll be satisfied. That go back.
I did not watch The Long Walk.
You live in a Mormon state. Go have 5 wives. What do you bother me for? You should be busy.
This is his last name, man.
No, he lives in Utah. That's true.
I learned it. I read his bio.
AGUTYT. Loomis Chalice, how much Pepto to stop my volcano? 3. You did 3 Pepto to stop that goddamn Hershey chocolate spray.
I thought I was the doctor here. All right. Barred licensed
Arizona
psychologist.
State University online doesn't count, you piece of shit.
Pretty sweet. Works out. Got me Linda. Got me
Linda
money
was
for
a
drinks.
slut.
Yeah, still is. Why do you think I married her? What do you think? Yeah, take there you can take as many as you want. Take as many as you want, or you just let the thunder roll, as Garth Brooks once said, and the mountains high, and just go. Don't take Pepto. Just shit.
God, your breath stings.
You lose weight. Well, that's not true.
Oh no,
This is
we
like
read that one. YT says Corey Feldman, I heard Gunn wants you as DCU Batman. Yeah, you probably did, and I'm never gonna do it because Gunn is a part of the Wolf Pack. I guys, I don't know how much to tell you. I tell you every week on my Instagram and my Twitter.
In all caps.
The Wolf Pack are here, led by Charlie Sheen and the Old Guard. Colton Kaler, top 3 GOAT actor performances.
Love you, Colton.
Thank you, Colton. Thank you for tearing yourself away from Fortnite competitions to come in here and tell us something. I will say the top 3 GOAT performances, acting performances. That's a heavy question, Colton, and fuck you for saying it. It's so late in the game. I think you gotta go with number 1. You gotta go with this is gonna get people are gonna get mad. They're gonna get mad. Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool.
I like it.
People are gonna get fucking mad about that. They're gonna get mad.
I'm into it.
But Ryan Reynolds is Deadpool. I think it just hits in exactly the way, especially if you read the comic books, you're like, it's perfect.
Yeah, I'm
Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. I'm gonna go with comic books. I don't give a fuck.
Do you?
And then Doug Bradley as Pinhead.
Ooh,
that's
nice.
it.
That's sexual. I'm gonna go with this off the top of my head. If I had time to research, I'd probably have a completely different answer. I'm gonna go with Christian Bale, American Psycho. It's fucking beautiful. I'm gonna go with Al Pacino, Michael Corleone, and Godfather. And I'm gonna go with Jim Carrey and Ace Ventura. That's right, I said it. Fucking no one else could have done that. You could talk shit. No one else on planet Earth could have done that role.
You are gutter skank, but I love it.
That's right. That's right.
Movie World, Wade's Movie World says, hey guys, did you all hear the Godzilla versus Kong little girl actress Kaylee Hoddle, who played Gia, was killed in a car accident yesterday? I think I saw something about that. That's really sad. That sucks, man. RIP.
Yeah, that's terrible news. Terrible news.
Yeah. I did see something about that, but yeah, that sucks. The Horror Maverick says, what's up, Wham boys? Chalice as the next Bourne, and Loomis, you should be the next Robocop. Best guaranteed bangers. Love you guys. Yeah, that would work out, I'm sure, really well for Prime Video and Netflix.
I'd be in the fucking dude. She'd put me in her car after I'm like, hey, you get the oil checked in this thing? It's like we're in a car chase. Like, you get your oil checked regularly. Does this car hold up? She's like,
No.
yeah, I think so. I'm like, well, can I check your oil real quick? Hey, listen, we're about to die. They're gonna catch up to us at any point. Let's just take off our pants in this Dodge Kia or whatever the fuck, and let's just finish it and let's die together.
If Loomis was RoboCop and they were like, Murphy, it's you, and he'd be like, I didn't ask. Well, you. And they would walk off. Somewhere a crime is being committed.
Loomis would be like, I'm not moving from the seat until you give me back my face.
I don't want to talk to you. I need a lawyer. The War Maverick became a YouTube member. Hey, thank you, man, so much. But hey, listen, becoming a member has its perks. It really does. You get access to a shit ton of commentary. And I think becoming a member on YouTube, don't they get access to the Patreon live stream? I don't remember.
Yeah, depending on which tier you get access to all of it. The Holy Grail. Fuck.
Oh, cool shit, man.
Welcome, sir.
Brett Ninja. I don't know. He says, "Sup, gays?" Show. I've been watching you guys for years, but I haven't been able to catch a live stream in years because I work in the evenings. Oh, well, that's your fault. However, today I was randomly not scheduled. So get it up, Web. Well, that's for Mike. No, you do it.
Get up! Oh no, there's that. Why did I go Loomis? I'm drunk. No, I don't drink alcohol. This is water. I have too much of it. I get crazy with it.
Stop.
Get up!
There you go.
Yeah, that's the thing. Get up.
That could have been over 5 seconds earlier.
I feel like a monkey in a lab.
Robin Barker, no message, $5. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. We have Wade's Movie World also coming in hot off the presses. Hey guys, I'm a Hawk Angry Texas Tech alumni and fan. They fucking renamed our football stadium from Jones Stadium to Galaxy Stadium.
Galaxy Stadium's way cooler though.
It will be. Shut the fuck up. It will always be the Jones to us real fans. My last name is Jones. I feel personally offended. Colonizers is what I call them.
It's genactricy. I gotta stop that shit.
What happened?
Gentrification. Stop it.
So why did they do that? Mike calls football closer than me. I don't know what happened.
It's probably because Galaxy's like a Samsung thing. It's like they've all sold out. Lambeau's Field, if you want to be a Packers fan, is still Lambeau Field. We're one of the last holdouts, so welcome.
But why do they? So they go from Jones Stadium to Galaxy Stadium.
Probably Galaxy's probably a company. Like a lot of people do it. Like fucking Heinz Stadium, it's all whatever. They do it. They do.
Well, there you go.
I'm sorry.
Robin Barker, member for 25 fucking months, guys. That's over 2 years.
Yeah, dude.
Holy shit, dude. Thank you, man.
So fucking old.
How far into the humor do you think the new Nightmare on Elm Street should lean into, if any? I don't want to see too many one-liners. Me too. I think Freddy should be scary and intimidating. I agree. Just like he was in the first film. Yeah. 100% on board with you. I don't know how far they're going to lean into the MTV version that Freddy Krueger became, especially after Nightmare on Elm Street 3 in the 80s. And my hope is that they don't do that at all. I'm in agreement with you. I'm in agreement with you. I think that Freddy Krueger, the new script or whatever they're going to do with it, he should be nasty, he should be scary, and he should be diabolical. Yeah, I don't think that there's anything about Freddy Krueger when you walk out of that movie theater, when you watch it, you should be like, dude, he's fucking awesome. He's
yeah,
you know what I mean? I can't wait to buy a fucking Toys R Us all of him.
Except for like in the original, like he would cut his fingers off and laugh and shit like that. It should be, it could be funny, but it should be maniacally funny.
Funny. And that's fine.
Like,
I think they should lean way far away from the comedic aspects of Freddy Krueger and make something truly horrific. I want Freddy Krueger to come across as like a nasty fucking dude. Which is what Wes Craven wanted. Well, that's what Wes Craven wanted.
Yeah.
They only pulled back a little bit with the original Nightmare on Elm Street because of the killings that happened pretty close to when the movie was being released.
Yeah.
So, yeah, dude. Like a lot of people forget this. Freddy Krueger is a nasty dude. He's a pedophile.
Yeah.
He's a child killer. and a
should be scary.
pedophile. Yeah, and he should be scary. And the whole point of his existence is to visit revenge on the people that held him accountable.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know. I think what I would do, I would lean so far away from the fucking comedic aspect of Freddy Krueger to make something truly unique. And they tried to do it in 2010. It just failed. Because you could tell when you were watching that movie, they were trying. They wanted to make
that's true
that MTV Freddy. They were almost were like trying to blend it, and it just didn't work.
100%. Yeah, go away from that MTV shit. Get nasty.
Sam Melka, who would win, H2O Michael or Resurrection Michael?
H2O. He was a bumbly fuck, but
I mean H2O Michael would probably win, but Resurrection Michael got beat by Busta Rhymes.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like he got bitched out by Busta. Like Busta Rhymes was like, "Do something," and he was like, "No."
He did it twice.
I'm gonna go with H2O.
In real, he's like, "Do something." He did that, and then he fucked him up in the garage in front of a hot girl.
Yeah, I'm going H2O too, even though he was a bumbly fuck.
Dr. Corn Dogs, Jay, will Cody ever do a live stream with y'all? I mean, Cody. Yeah. Are you talking about my brother, or are you talking about Cody Leach?
I think he's talking about your brother. I'm assuming.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, maybe. I mean, we could probably get Cody on here at some point, and he'll probably bring us, some cool AI music videos that would be really cool. Dude, I gotta be honest, y'all. I love my brother, dude. I love Cody. I love my brother to death. But you can't send an audio file in a group message and say, "This is my lyrics and I'm singing this," and AI's only help elevate my voice, and yet it is not elevating your voice, it's replacing your voice, and act like it's you. But will Cody ever come out here and do a show? Probably, but actually Cody, my brother, has only said that he would come on if we ever got an interview with Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yeah, which like you're not allowed to. That's our review now.
No, I swear to God, but Cody would come on here, but the only way he would do it is if we could get an interview with Jean-Claude Van Damme. So probably not. Probably never. Bright Guy, if Tarantino was going to direct one of the big three horror icons, which one would you guys give him? I think Halloween. Like he was going to almost do it.
Yeah. He would be great at Scream though, because he's so great at meta.
That's not the big three, you bitch.
Oh, well, and now I'll give you out. Well, who's the big three?
Friday the 13th, Jason, Nightmare on Elm Street, Freddy.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
Michael.
You're correct. I'll go with you. You're right. I love Ghostface, but you're right. That's the top three. Add a beverage.
Yeah, I mean, I think that Tarantino could do I think actually Tarantino could do a bang up job with Freddy Krueger, but it's Halloween. I mean, look, because if you guys look at the old interviews, Tarantino was going to be a director for or he was going to write a script.
He's included. Yeah.
Halloween 6, and then he got cut.
I'm with you. I would love to see his Halloween. That'd be fucking amazing.
Elton the show. I farted. We all have.
All right, cool.
And
feels
check
good.
your undies. Robin Barker, the Wham Fam is so fucking cool. Love you guys. Hey, it really is, man. You guys are badass. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Joe Harris, this guy for Freddie, Jorma Tamila.
I'm gonna say no because I don't know who the fuck that is, but that's the only reason why. I feel
like you just cast a spell on us, honestly, and I don't like that. Dr. Corn Dogs, I believe Odyssey can be this generation's Titanic. Wow,
that's only huge. Way better.
Was it that good? I'm
awesome, dude.
But was it Titanic levels?
I think Titanic is not that fucking great of a watch.
Shut the fuck up.
Was it that great?
Shut the fuck up. Do you think this movie is going to make?
You think Titanic's that good? Really?
I love Titanic.
You love Titanic?
I do.
Does any like grown man love Titanic?
There's a lot of us.
Really? I didn't know. I'm learning.
We always meet every year at Dick's Sporting Goods.
What a bull.
Yeah, I know. No, is Odyssey gonna be one of those movies that you watch and you're like, I can't wait for it to come out on DVD. I'm gonna watch it again.
Yes, dude. I'm telling you, I can't wait to go watch it again. It's so fucking good. So fucking good.
Jeremy Shelley, I was in the bathroom blow drying my hair. You gay. I thought I heard the phone ring. That ever happened to you? Anyways, call me. We'll talk about it. No.
What fucking movie is that from? That's gotta be. I think it's Halloween. I think it's Halloween. No, what? No, it's not Halloween.
No, it really is. I was in the bathroom.
It's Cable Guy. It's Cable Guy.
Cable Guy.
On the message. He's like,
fuck
listen,
you, Jeremy. Don't you ever put goddamn quotes from a film. Like, I love that. I love our chat. I love our fucking chat, but I hate the fact that you motherfuckers do that shit. You're like, I'm gonna test their goddamn knowledge. See, they don't know that. Anyway, Wild Willie, excited for Freddy casting video now that Terrifier might be on pause. David Howard Thornton available. That's true. Batman casting video. I like Josh Hartnett. Josh Hartnett would be fucking incredible, dude. Josh Hartnett. Oh my Jesus, dude. Yes, dude. That's gonna definitely be on the list at some point. If we do a fan casting for Batman. Actually, Josh Hartnett could do. No, he's too handsome. Would Josh Hartnett do Freddy? No, he's too handsome.
I don't think. I don't think he has that layer. But like, he'd be a great Batman.
But as far as David Howard Thornton,
it's too on the nose for me. Dude.
Yeah,
it's just
it's the same thing with Pennywise, the guy that plays Pennywise. What's his name? Fuck, dude.
Skarsgård.
Bill Skarsgård.
Yeah.
I saw a lot of people who were like, well, Bill Skarsgård would be a great Freddy Krueger. Yeah, he would be, but he's Pennywise. So that would be kind of stupid. Anyway, it's gonna be wild, dude. Like fan casting for Nightmare on Elm Street, which I think we'll do next week. That's gonna be wild, dude.
Yeah,
that's gonna be wild. That's gonna be crazy.
Gonna be good time.
How are you gonna do it? Do you want to like let people like put in their fucking their suggestions, or what do you want to do?
Yeah, that sounds good to me. We'll come up with a big fat list. I'll put it on Patreon and let people on Patreon pick some people, and we'll go with God, and then maybe some people in the chat can come up with their options. It'll be great. Can't wait. I'm gay.
Mason, y'all seen Widow's Bay? Please watch. It's so damn fire.
It's so true, dude. I did a video. There's a video on the channel.
So gay.
There's a video review of that whole series on the channel. Thanks for letting us know
you watch all of it.
Yeah, it's fucking great, dude. Great.
Hey, did you send out for Friday the 13th to get some what's
not
it called?
Yet, but the will not will screeners.
What's it called? Not fan reviews.
Crystal Lake.
No, Crystal screeners.
I'm
I'm so fucking gay. I'm like, what's it called? It's early screen reviews.
I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna ask.
It's like Jay's still fucking using MySpace. It's like he don't know. Yeah.
Hopefully.
Anyway, we have Kyle. Hey homies, Halo PS5 this week. You guys hype? Peace. Yeah, I'm not. I mean, I thought about ordering it, and then I'm like, no, I gotta pay my light bill.
I mean, I don't have a PS5, so obviously not for me. Love Halo though. I do
Shut the fuck up. You don't even care about that. Inferno sucks. As of 2026, do the both of you have a movie of the year so far? Obsession.
The Odyssey for me. Right now it's the Odyssey.
I think it's Obsession. I think it's Obsession.
We haven't seen the Odyssey yet, so that doesn't count.
Well, here's what I look at. I think the Odyssey is probably a phenomenal film. I 100% think it's on the levels of like Troy or Lord of the Rings or something like that. But I look at something like Obsession, which I respect the fuck out of that movie, dude, because I enjoyed the fuck out of it. I thought it was a great film, and it was made on such a low budget. That might, in my opinion, I was like, even with Avengers Doomsday coming out, which it probably will win movie of the year, I think Obsession should.
Yeah, Obsession's fucking great. It's in my top 5, no doubt.
Which, by the way, Mike also fairly told me, dude, don't spend $20 fucking on Backrooms, because Backrooms is available Right now on Amazon Prime, you can rent it for $20 or buy it for 25. And he's like, no, it's a good movie, but don't. That's how I think we should all judge movies. It's like, no, it's not worth $25 to fucking buy.
It's not. No. Especially not without a physical copy in your hand. Fuck no.
That's how we should start ranking our movies. Is this movie worth $25 to fucking buy?
Yeah, and they very rarely are.
Okay, well, let me ask you a question. Is Obsession?
Yeah, it's a own because it's
Odyssey. Is Odyssey?
Yeah. I'm gonna rewatch the fuck.
It's Scream 7.
Yeah, 100% every day.
Fucking liar.
I can't wait.
Jeremy Shelley, for the Guinness Book of Records, Mike and Jay will attempt to snort a whole kilo of
cocaine.
LMAO. Love you guys, man. Now stop playing with yourselves. I'm playing with myself
right now.
Mike is struggling right now.
Yeah. Well,
we're almost done. Views. Thank you so much. And then Views says, Mike, why are you so hasty towards the Batman? Why do you criticize Battinson for being skinny, but still praise Kilmer and Keaton's Batman? That's a good fucking question, you bitch.
No, it's not.
No, it is. It's 100% a great question.
It's an awful question.
They just clocked you. Tell the truth.
A clock. Because Val Kilmer had fucking aura, bro. Val Kilmer had aura. And Val Kilmer's
talk verbiage around here.
Listen, Val Kilmer's Batman was not supposed to be the same way as Pattinson's Batman. Pattinson's Batman, you hear the Robocop fucking footsteps coming. He's like, I am vengeance. I'm so fucking dark. And then it's fucking Robert Pattinson, and he takes it off, and he's fucking goddamn anime character. You know what I'm saying? Val Kilmer's was a silly, fun.
But Val Kilmer and Michael Keaton were definitely not some in shape fucking dudes that were playing this part.
That's because it wasn't built on this crazy intimidation, like I'm so fucking crazy. And like, listen, Val Kilmer was in better shape than Robert Pattinson. Let's be honest.
Dude, shut the fuck up. He was just bigger. He had more body.
It's close to a good point. I'll give you that. Val Kilmer was smaller in scale, and so was Michael Keaton. But those are different times as well.
Dude, I will be honest with you. I really wish R.I.P. Val Kilmer. I wish Val Kilmer had a better outing as Batman. What a wasted opportunity, in my opinion.
He was a good Batman, dude.
He was a great Batman. He was so good. Yeah. Immortal.
And a better Bruce Wayne. By the way, also, Val Kilmer was a great fucking Bruce Wayne. Robert Pattinson's Bruce Wayne is butt, dude. Robert Pattinson's Bruce Wayne sucks.
Dude, he is not Bruce Wayne yet. I've tried to explain this to you. He's not Bruce Wayne. He would rather be Batman the entire movie. That's the point of the movie.
I get it. He's still not good, but he's still not good Bruce Wayne.
Oh my god!
By your own admission, he's not a good Bruce Wayne. Whether he's supposed to be or not, he's not a good Bruce Wayne. At least Val Kilmer had a good.
They're not focusing on Bruce Wayne in that movie, though.
Well, I'm telling you that he is.
I didn't mean to do all that. I wasn't trying to do all that. Anyway, do you all think they will need an Iron Man? By the way, this comes from Immortal. Do you all think they will need an Iron Man variant to stop Dr. Doom in Doomsday? I mentioned that. I think so. Oh, okay.
Yeah, maybe he did it again.
How
quickly you forget?
Son of bitch, I don't know. Son of y'all chosen the villain from Sinners as new Freddy. Oh, the Irish dude.
I don't like it. I don't like that guy.
Yeah, I'm not really down for that.
I don't get that guy. I don't get that. I can't remember his name. But
he's too he's also too stacked. He's too muscular.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like I look at Freddy Krueger when I think of Freddy Krueger, I think of this like lean, kind of dorky looking body shape dude.
Yeah,
you know, like this nasty. If you guys know Toxic Avenger, you know, like this kind of like bland dude that there's no definition to him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he's just a guy.
Jack O'Connell, that's the guy's name. I agree. I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't like that. It's just it wouldn't work. Kyle, welcome to primetime, biatch. They never if they put biatch in the fucking film, that's terrible, dude. And then Immortal says thoughts about Lee Pace Magneto. I love that. I think that's great. That's strong. That's strong. Let's have that.
Spread it on.
I know he's older, but I think he would kill it. Love you guys. And to the people in chat saying, stay strong, keep your head up. I don't know what's happening in the chat, but Yeah,
I
stay
agree.
strong. Keep your head up.
Always good advice.
I think that Lee Pace. Here's the thing about Lee Pace. I think that Lee Pace is 100% a talent that never gets acknowledged in the way that he should.
Dude.
I think that Lee Pace would be a great Pinhead. We've talked about that.
Yep.
I think he would be phenomenal as a Pinhead. But as far as Magneto, fuck yeah, dude. Let that guy have it. If you guys don't know who Lee Pace is, or you're a little confused about Lee Pace, Guardians of the Galaxy, he's Ronin. He would 100% kill it.
Amazing in *Halt and Catch Fire* as well. It's a great show.
Yeah,
watch it.
And then finally, Kyle, love Wham Fam. Thanks, Jay and Mike, for the best show ever. Hey, thank you guys. You guys are awesome tonight.
You guys are the ones who make it special.
We've had a fucking killer fucking night tonight. Holy shit!
Dude.
You guys have come through like a goddamn beast.
Non-stop fucking awesomeness from you guys. We're continuously and always impressed and surprised. Thank you guys. Seriously. Odysseus. Oh, we're talking about Odysseus.
Well, Mike, the next he read the fucking poem. So you guys know.
Some guy did a fucking impression of John Bernthal in that movie, and it was fucking spot on. It was so good. He's we're talking about who here knows Odysseus. It was fucking
when you did your
hilarious.
review, did anybody call out that you never read the Odyssey?
No, because I literally said it. I was like, I never read this book as fuck. I don't know.
Well, that's
anything
good.
about it.
Okay,
It's
so
just a
you
good movie.
came out right away. Yeah.
Yeah. It says, Mike, how come you become hasty towards the Batman? I remember you liking it years ago, and now you seem to have a disdain for it. You also claim Pattinson should be more muscular, but you still praise Keaton and Kilmer's Batman. Love the channel. I think this is probably the same comment.
Well,
we
it's
just
because
read,
Mike's
so I
jealous
already
of
addressed
Robert
it.
He's jealous of Robert Pattinson.
I addressed it, Odysseus. I addressed it already. He said you missed it, but we just did it. So what now? How about Robert Pattinson just stop making excuses and getting the
How about you just shut the fuck up and like get off his Twilight dick?
Possibly. Derek says, man, I miss my old pot belly Uncle Randy. He didn't give a fuck. He would eat a giant meatloaf by himself and then sit in the recliner and get the flossing.
That's a fucking man. That's what I'm talking
Digging
about.
in his ears, spitting boogies in his cup, farting and shit. Bro was filthy, but I loved him.
Hey man, Derek. Hey Derek, I've seen the movie Silver Bullet with fucking Gary. What's his fucking name? Gary Busey.
Yeah.
We all need an uncle like that in the pussy world that we live in.
We need more fucking Randy.
I
bro.
miss him for you. How about
I'm
that?
into it. John Shine! Since you brought up Toxic Avenger while talking about Freddy, what if Peter Dinklage plays Freddy? Yes, I'm in.
my
Sign
God.
me up. Get it. I want you to. Hey, dude, Jake Gyllenhaal in Southpaw. I want you to light it up. I want you to light it up.
I was like, why the fuck not? As far as we've come as a society, let's just fucking do it. Hey, make that fucking midget a goddamn
Brother.
Freddy Krueger.
Why not go? Let's go for God. By the way, just one more thing, just a little thing, just a tiny thing. I don't know if anybody knows or not, but oh my God.
The best things in life are free. You can give them to the birds and bees. I want money. That's what I want. That's what I want.
Holy shit, man. I just saw it.
Oh, our buddy, the great one, the one who calls himself DJ the Graham of 1995. Monster super chat, brother. Thank you so fucking much. We appreciate that very much. And to end the show with it is a beautiful, wonderful thing. I like to end the show with being inside of you. No, that's what he said was, if it's a reimagining of the original script, Nancy and Glenn should switch places with Rod and Tina. Glenn dies first. Nancy goes to jail. Oh, dude, I actually fucking like that. If you're going to put him in there at all, Nancy being the one to like get hung in jail, that would shock everyone.
Yeah. Okay.
Another twist, Rod is the main protagonist, a bullyish character we grow to love by the end when he faces off against Freddy.
I like that.
I
love that. I think that having the guy be the final protagonist against Freddy.
We need more final dudes in horror too. I mean,
That's true, and it's not even like I'm not even trying to be like whatever, but that's true. I think that'd be cool as fuck, dude. I like that. I like that a lot. Nancy and Glenn should switch places. Rod and Tina. Okay. And then Nancy goes to jail and then she gets murdered.
And dude, it'd be like the opening of Scream.
It
would shock everyone.
I do like it, but I'm also like, I don't want Nancy involved at all.
Like, to be fair, like in general, I would like them to not go with any of the old characters, just so this feels like a fresh new thing and not a remake. But if you did that, imagine we're casting the movie, we're telling everybody what the movie is. The trailers make it seem like Nancy's the lead, and then you go to watch the movie. You know how fucking shocked you would be when Nancy turns out the one to die in like the first act of the movie,
dude.
Oh my
Yes,
God.
If Freddy eviscerated the original survivors right away, and then it's a whole new story, and we don't know. But having a male protagonist, because the only one that we've had is Jesse from Freddy 2.
And he was great.
He was great. I'd be fine with that. I think that'd be a cool direction. And it's not like, I'm not even trying to be like, oh yeah, well, we'll just be misogynistic or whatever. No, I mean, obviously in horror, mostly it's the final girl, right? You rarely ever have a survivor that's male.
Yeah.
I mean, when's the last time you had it?
And not often.
Jesse,
not at all
from
often.
Freddy 2.
Yeah.
But who else? Like,
I don't know.
To be fair, think to yourself, 80s horror classics or just horror movies in general. When do you have a male protagonist survive?
Very rarely. We always said that the wheelchair guy from Friday 2 should have been the final guy.
He should have, cool. And that would have been cool as fuck. And that was well before the represent everybody Twitter bullshit. I'm just talking about like when's it happened?
Andy Barclay. Okay, that's a good one. But like still it's kids, so it's like different.
Okay, Andy. Okay, yeah, you're right.
Tommy Jarvis said Wild Willie. That's a good point. That's a good point.
Tommy, so that's 2.
It's very rare.
But overall, the general consensus is that men or males don't survive.
And Ash Williams again, but again, the characters you guys are bringing up, Ash Williams.
No, okay. Great. I'm not counting Ash Williams as a survivor. He's a fucking attacker. Like
that's fair.
Evil Dead took on its own identity after Evil Dead 2. He became like the fucking hero of the story.
Yeah, that's
Evil Dead 2. Evil Dead 2, the original Raimi Evil Dead 2 is not a horror movie. It's an action film.
Which, when you watch Evil Dead Burn, you'll realize how sorely this franchise is missing an awesome hero. You will. It's like, oh my God.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So and by the way, I have no qualms about Evil Dead being a horror franchise, but Evil Dead, when it made Ash what Ash became, held to the king, baby. All that shit, he became a hero.
Yeah. That's true. That's true. But like to answer your point, like again, dude, that's just such a great idea. Like you promote it as though Nancy's the final girl and you kill her off in the final act. You're literally doing Scream.
I think that she shouldn't even be in the movie.
Wes Craven would have loved that.
Well, I think that Nancy and her group should die early on, and then it should be a
maybe
new
everyone.
group.
Yeah, maybe everybody.
Well,
like Friday the 13th, 2009.
How about this? If Nightmare on Elm Street starts and it takes place in the 80s and he just kills off all the characters, and then the rest of the movie's in the 90s.
Yeah, I love
a whole new group.
You speed run the first movie in 20 minutes.
Yeah,
Friday the 13th, 2009. That's a great idea, DJ. You're fucking genius, man. And thank you.
You're so badass. And we're out of time. Holy shit. Stop putting it on the fucking screen.
I'm gonna fucking do what I need to do.
You guys, hey guys, we had 350 fucking people in here watching tonight.
450. Stupid asshole.
Well, at one point we did.
We did have 350 at one point too. That's fair.
No, we have 345 right now.
Yeah. Which at 3.5 hours long.
You guys are amazing. Holy shit.
The best, man.
It's like Mike said, less is more, Chip. We're not giving you like everyday type of show because we can't, because we're not scumbaggy motherfuckers that are just trying to like milk your money from you or whatever. We like going live when we have something to talk about and have a good time and give you guys some content. But you guys are fucking awesome. Thank you guys so much. Holy shit.
You're the best, man. To see this growing in any fashion at this point is just beautiful to watch, and we appreciate every single one of you. I hope you know that we appreciate you guys so fucking much. You're the best community on YouTube that remains, even if nobody else knows about it. You're the fucking best. You're the best kept secret on YouTube.
Thank you guys,
and suck you all off right now because we know you're all dudes.
Well, we gotta head out. We gotta leave now. Is what Mike's saying. We have to go.
We gotta go. We gotta run away, Wayne. Hey, we love you guys so much. Thanks so much. We'll see you guys next week, next Wednesday. Maybe some stuff in between.
We're gonna do horror casting for Freddy Krueger. Guys, please show up for that. I know you guys got opinions.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be sexy. We love you guys. Good night.
Bye, guys.
Sucking right now. I'll do it. I will.